We're playing Bloody Knuckles tonight on Strikeout Beer. We're playing Bloody Knuckles tonight on Strikeout Beer.
I said, I was like, do it again.
What the heck? Huh.
Bloody Knuckles, man. Remember that game, right? You gonna do the intro?
And we're live. Welcome to Strikeout Beer, episode number 300 and something. I'm not on the right page. I'm fiddling around. Episode number 302 with your pals Alan and Rapid Dave.
Did you know we were doing a show tonight?
Yeah, I got a bunch of stuff written down.
Today?
I just, you know what? I was working on sharing the show, having conversations with you, you know, I'm just trying my best to enjoy your company, and it's tough, okay? God, it's fucking tough.
I'm telling you. God bless. I have to pour it. I need a triple here.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to kill this bottle.
Do it.
Hey, give me that towel over there. You got the towel?
The one that's behind my back?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
Snort this bourbon off the frickin' table.
I would love to.
I'm having some Buffalo Trace tonight out of my Frankfurt Country Club. 1913 established, man. That's what I'm talking about. What are you drinking?
I'm drinking Rodeo from Shiner.
Somebody asked us about that the other day on YouTube. We did a whole review on
brew.
it. So check it out if you want to know about it. Yeah, it's zero, what is it? Non-alcoholic. They have another one too, like a red, right?
I think, maybe.
We couldn't find it, though. We had to go and get something else. Or, like, by the time we got around to having it, it was something else at that point. But anyways, there you go. Oh, yeah.
Cheers, mazel, mazel, good things.
It's got a little nipple on it. Woo! I can't remember the last time I had a whiskey or bourbon or anything like that.
Like a month ago.
Did I really?
Like a
No,
month
I
ago
didn't.
on the show.
No. Really?
Yeah.
Oh, well. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's not bad. I don't drink mine. Obviously, everybody knows that. I don't drink it neat. I like a big old sphere in it, a rock or something, and then I'll put a little water in it. But I'm doing it's not even 50-50. It's like 75-25.
Okay.
And I've already had one. It's like 80-20. And then another one, I'm like 90-10. After that, it's pretty much just
all downhill from there.
Just pour it in there.
Let me just pour it straight down my gullet.
Fill it up
real quick and just go to town.
Yeah, man. So we took off last week, holiday. Alan had to go watch some fireworks on a Wednesday. Is that normal?
No,
fireworks
the city that we go to, like it's like a collab with like North Richland Hills, Haltom City, and some surrounding cities. And it's typically on the 4th of July, but they did it on the 3rd this year. So
they didn't say why?
I mean, they might have. I just didn't care to look.
Yeah.
You know?
I think Boomtown did theirs on the 3rd as well. I remember seeing fireworks. Maybe even Carrollton. And I saw fireworks or whatever Wednesday night too. I was like, would you look at that?
Yeah. But yeah, no, it's not typical. But that again, and that's the one that we go to every year. So it was just like, hey,
It's not the one at the Boys Ranch, right?
no, that's one we used to go to.
Yeah.
When Liz's mom lived at the apartments right there off the Boys Ranch.
Yeah, yeah.
So we had a place to crash at and stuff. Not
Absolutely.
crash, but stay at.
Park at, crash at, and all that,
Right.
'cause it's an obstacle to get out there. Holy
Yeah, oh yeah,
moly.
oh yeah.
What's up?
What's the call-in number? Ray's
Jesus
ready.
Christ. Hold on. You got his phone number?
I don't.
I was about to say, just text
Or
him.
maybe I do.
I was like, just text him. But anyways, now I got to go look it up. It should be on the thing. It should be like 214 something or
I
other.
thought he had it saved. At
He
one
should have it
point.
saved. I think he's jerking us around.
He's called in before.
I feel like now we're
unsolicited.
yeah. Well, now I got to work on this.
I mean, I can look it up real quick.
Well,
I got
go
it
ahead and do
saved.
that part because now I got to hook my stupid phone up to this stupid thing and my stupid.
Yeah,
God,
I'm just gonna
what's-
bog down the show real
I mean,
quick.
I don't even know why we did it. Why? Why did we even do that? Oh God, I can't hear anything all of a sudden. I hit a button and now I can't hear anything. Can you hear anything? I can't.
Well, yeah, I can hear everything just fine.
You can hear everything?
Yeah,
Man, when I hit this, I can't hear it. So you can hear everything.
yeah.
All right.
What is there to hear?
I don't know. Me talking? Hey, let me check something out real quick. I'm going to know if you can hear this. What the hell is that?
Yeah, I can hear.
You can hear that?
Yeah.
All right. I just want to make sure in case Nutsack calls in. Oh, God. Stopping the whole. It's in your phone book, bro.
No, I had, but I thought I had Ray's number in here, but I don't.
469-629-8177. Jesus Christ. That was not that hard. That was
Well,
not hard at all.
I was just gonna message it to him.
Yeah.
But you're just gonna throw it in the chat?
Yeah, why not? I mean, that's our public number.
Okay. There you go. We'll throw it in there. We can listen to you cry about how much the Bears suck.
Yeah, I guess so, huh?
Yeah.
469-629-8177. Get used to that. Write that down. Put it in your phones because the lines will be open later. Ah, crap. For, like
What
football
happened?
season and stuff.
What are we crapping about?
I got to do this stupid Instagram thing.
Oh,
Thank God they missed the first freaking part. I was like, do it again.
do it again. Okay, I'll do it again.
It was with such low energy, too. Like, it was so low.
So low.
And then you screwed up the freaking fantasy football one, too. We just did a fantasy
Oh
football
yeah.
one.
I mean, I just completely screwed that one up. I was speaking gibberish.
I thought it was funny, though.
Like, oh yeah, I was just like, "Brr, brr, 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 brr."
All right, I'm not waiting on this.
You know.
So, anyways,
Yeah. Well, if it rings, it rings. If it doesn't, it doesn't.
Yeah.
Repeat it. It's in the chat
469-629-8177.
or look in the comments.
Yeah. Don't forget the
It's in
pound
the
sign.
comments.
Yeah, so y'all had a good time?
Yeah, we had a good time.
You like fireworks? Are you out of that age where you're like, this is like, I'm here. You're here for the kids at this point, obviously.
No, I still love fireworks.
Yeah?
I still get joy out of life, unlike you who just shits on everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Like you can't do anything for just joy.
No.
Like you do it just because it's like, you know what, you just want to crap all over something.
Well, if it sucks, I'll say it sucks. What's wrong with saying that something sucks?
Hey, but fireworks don't suck.
Okay.
Fireworks are cool.
Some.
Explosions in the sky.
Some
Come on.
might suck.
Eh.
It's okay to suck.
It had to have a brief. They had to stop for a minute because the ground caught fire all around it.
Oh, God.
And so it was like it's going and things are going good. Then all of a sudden they stop and you're like, huh? And you just kind of stand up and you're like, that's a big fire right there.
Yeah. You got Hav over there on Instagram. What's up, buddy? Yeah, I can't believe that text he sent me too. I was like,
I can, and we're okay, Hav. We're keeping it together. We're putting on a brave face. And in case you don't know what we're talking about, a local strip club burned down this morning.
yeah,
Baby dolls over in
that place was a fire
Fort
hazard.
Worth area.
Yeah.
Euless, I think.
Yeah.
I think it's technically Euless.
It's
over
so
off
dirty.
157.
It's so dirty in
yeah,
there.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Have you ever been in a strip club late enough where all the lights come on?
Yes.
And like you look around, you're like, oh my God,
Yeah.
I'm sitting in filth.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. It's happened like
I've
twice.
been there. I've been there before.
Yeah.
I mean,
They've done it a couple of like it's the BYOB places that do it. I think more. Or I've been at those and that's where it happens. Sitting there, having beers. I got like a cooler full or whatever they bring it. Well, you pay like $8 for a tray of ice.
Right.
Throw all your beers in there. And then you got, after a while, lights come on like 2 a.m. But they're like, yo, you don't have to leave. And they hand out solo cups. And then
you
you
just can't drink anymore.
Yeah.
Here's a red Solo cup for water.
and you're sitting there like, all right, that's cool, I guess. And yeah, there you go. What are you gonna do? So, anyways, that's what we got going on. But yeah, R.I.P. man. I hope they rebuild. Hope it's nicer, a little bit better.
We have the technology.
I say we rebuild, and then if they do get it back up and running, maybe I'll go out there, check it out, see what's going on.
I haven't been in a long time.
No, it's
A
been
long time.
I don't know about a decade, but it seems like a very, very
You used
long
to get them for free with your Rangers ticket. I don't know if that's still the case.
God, yeah, because it's right there. Yeah,
It was right there on the marquee.
It was down the street, man. What are you gonna do? Anyways, what are we talking about tonight, man? Let's get going.
So
They're screwing around.
we're gonna talk a little 4th of July stuff.
Okay.
You know, we got some baseball, some football.
Football. You got football news?
Do I have football news?
Okay.
Football news.
I think anything happened.
I got football news.
All right.
Okay.
I got football news. Don't you worry about it.
We've got Rapid Dave's got to complain about a bunch of stuff.
Oh, that sounds like every week. Yeah. That sounds just like me. What are you gonna do?
So that's pretty much it.
Oh, cool. All right.
Did you guys do anything on the 4th?
I drove to Kentucky.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I got a call. Said get up here as soon as you can. Come say goodbye type thing.
Oh.
Yeah.
When was that?
And I went Thursday.
Okay.
I was like, I wasn't going to go. I'd already booked tickets to fly out on the 27th. And I was like, all right, we're going to go up there. Well, whatever. And then got another text saying, hey, she's asking for you right now. Come on. And so Liz is like, we got to go. I'm like 12 bush lights in. It's a half day for me on Wednesday because they just cut you loose on before holidays. And so I'm like 12 bush lights in, putting together a giant freaking outdoor couch cabana for Lizzie.
Okay.
I put TV on. I had kids over here swimming and stuff like that. I went through 2 movies. 2 freaking movies. I still wasn't done.
Anything good?
I think I had Shrek on at one point.
Okay.
Shrek and I can't think of the other one now. It's funny. I don't know why I don't know it. Anyways, so yeah, Lizzie's like, okay, well, we're going to leave tomorrow morning then. I was like, all right, whatever. And so here's the kick. Here's the thing. The whole trip was crazy. It was bonkers. But she doesn't want to go in our cars. She don't want to take Tahoe. She don't want to take her car.
So you rent a car?
Nope. She's already talked to her son and is like, hey, he comes in the house. What's up? How's it going? I was like, oh, it's okay. No big deal. Yeah, it sucks. Blah, blah. He goes, well, like I said, y'all can borrow the car. I go, who asked? I was like, what's going on? So now I know there's already been a plan established. It's already in motion. Yeah. So it's a nice little Lexus, right? SUV. Okay. And so I'm like, all right, well, whatever. And then we're sitting there, we're still talking and all this kind of stuff. I'm finally done putting the thing together. 90% done. I got to put like one thing on it. Head in the kitchen, we're sitting there talking, and she's like, we just got to go. We got to go. I'm like, well, okay. And then so I'm like, all right, screw it. If you're saying that we're going to take the car, we'll take the car. So I'm like, all right, fine. They go and grab like all the stuff out of the car. And then I get the rundown of everything the car needs. Like, need oil. Hey, we're close to needing an oil change. It's probably going to pop up, say you need oil change. Okay, and then he starts pointing at the tires. Tires are, they got some tread on. They're okay. I go out there, and I put my finger where the tread is, and I can't get there is no way to get my finger between the tread and the tire. It's just his tire. I'm like, oh my God.
I was actually expecting him to just be bald.
Yeah, they were essentially bald. They had little grooves on them, very, very light grooves. So I'm like, okay, Jesus Christ. All right, fine. Lizzie said she wants to take this car. We're going to take the car. Fine. Hop in the car, take off. We get there at like 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, Smooth sailing. Nothing to be concerned about. Some alerts popped up on the car as we're driving. Get there peacefully. Very easy ride. Very, very easy ride. There was a severe thunderstorm that our last time we filled up, they go another route. Don't go this route. And I thought to myself, well, I got 4-ball tires. I mean, what's wrong with that?
What's wrong with that?
And it's like going out of the way. I'm like, I'm not driving extra hour. I'm going through the storm.
Okay.
So we press on. I go ahead, move on. But we are, like I said, we arrive safely, no problem at all. I go see my grandmother. The next day we sleep. Well, we have like 10. We drill 10 beers after we get there.
Obviously,
it's 4th of July. Fireworks and shit going off all over the place.
Which in Kentucky, it's a little known fact that from 12:01 to 12:01 on the 4th, they're firing fireworks nonstop in Kentucky.
I heard fireworks all the way up until I left. Came home. But yeah, I go see her and then I get in the parking lot. The only reason I'm telling this story is because the issue continues. Anyways, we go get some Kentucky gear, get me a new hat and all that kind of stuff. Go out to the car. All right, it's time to go back. Got to go back and go see her. She already been, hospice been by, cleaned her up or whatever. I was like, okay, cool. Get in the car. Won't start. I go, you got to be kidding me. I just look right at her. I don't say anything. I just look right at her.
As you're like, we left 2 reliable cars at home.
I was like, next time, don't say a get word. But
to take this.
so I popped the hood, corrosion on both terminal, almost touching the roof, the hood of the car. It's like, holy shit, sheboygan. You know what I mean? Anyhow, I get some Pepsi, clean them off, try to clean it as best I can. I was like, it sounded like it had a little bit of juice. Maybe we'll be able to get this baby off. No go. I called my dad. I was like, hey, you want to send my brother over here? Send somebody over here to come jump the car. I think it's just a battery. So he shows up. What's up? Lights a cigarette. I was like, what's going on, man? And so he's sitting there and he's like, just need a jump, huh? He goes, do you know which one, the positive one and the negative one? Where they're marked on the battery is under where the wire goes onto it. So you can't see it. And
But the wires aren't.
There's no red.
Okay.
And both are black.
They're not. Okay.
And so I get like down low and I'm like, okay, I can kind of, okay, yeah. I go, here you go. And plus the positive side always has a lot more wires going to it, right? So I trace back the negative side. I go, it's grounded. It's fine. Whatever. So he hooks it up. I hit the button. We jump immediately, whatever. I'm like, let's go. He goes like, you want to let it charge for? I go, no, I want to go get a new battery. Let's get this battery out of here. And so we go and buy a new battery or whatever. He goes, yeah, man, just go slap another $40 battery in that bitch. I was like, I don't know if he's being funny or he thinks car batteries cost $40 because they are kind of removed from reality.
But also in a Lexus, it's not a $40 battery. And whatever he's driving around is probably a $40 battery.
He's got top of the line effing freaking truck that probably costs $120,000. You know what I mean? I'm like, and so the battery's only about like this big. It's not very big. So we get there and he's like, yeah, I need battery. He's all still country as hell and all that kind of stuff. And then the guy goes, well, we got a couple options that said like 270. I goes, 270. He backed up, whatever. I was like, will you get out of the way?
He needs a battery. He needs a battery. I don't need a battery.
Will you get the hell out of the way? And so that was the whole rest of the trip, man. I was like, oh my God, this goddamn car. What are we going to do now? What are we going to, whatever. I was like, ugh. It was the longest trip ever. And if you want to hear more about it, I'll tell you more about how I got 4 hours of sleep both nights, drank the town out of Miller Lite, went to the border, went to a casino, then came back across the border to party for 4 or 5 more hours, then went back to the casino and got 3 hours of sleep. Oh, yeah. And I got to tell you something. We'll talk later about my last name and how it's always recognizable wherever we go out there.
Okay. Whiskey says, remember in space, doggy style and reverse cowgirl are the same thing.
Yeah, really? In space?
In space.
I guess so, right?
Yeah. Billy Joe rolled a joint today. Yeah, my ankles really hurts.
There's nothing more painful than rolling an ankle. Like, you roll your ankle? Like where you actually had blood pool on the bottom of your foot?
No. Because I played a lot of basketball growing up, so I kind of learned how to, like, if I was landing on it weird, just to kind of give out so that I wouldn't twist it, sprain it, and things like that. So
it's so painful.
Because
it's like you're better off breaking it
several times, right?
Yeah.
Good sprains. But I learned pretty early on how to just kind of like, could tell if I was landing on it weird and just let my leg give, right?
It goes so quick and you just have it's annoying. But yeah, you're praying for a break at that point. You don't want the roll. You don't want it because it disfigures your foot. Like, oh shit. Like, say veins and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It just disfigures it. Your ankles get bigger. You got like that cartilage or whatever that's kind of surrounds it or whatever. I can't remember if it was Nick or somebody else. Like we were playing volleyball, and both of mine I've rolled in the past. And he landed on me, and my foot got caught underneath, and it went so far forward that it actually cracked it loose. And it fixed one of them. My right one's great now.
Okay. Cuzzo's in the house. Great to see you this weekend, Cuzzo.
Yeah, man.
There we go.
We were hanging out for a little bit. I was like, you know what? I'm surprised he didn't give me S. Because that's what he usually does. He goes, hey, next time don't sneak into town, whatever. I was like, look, next time I come in, it's going to be for a little extended period of time, maybe a little vacation. We'll play some golf, have some fun. Because we go to a couple breweries out there too. And it's a blast hanging out with him. I was hanging out with him, my aunts. Just got to see a lot of people. It was nice.
That's cool.
It was nice.
Cool. Billy Joe said, drink with my buddy today and told him that my best friend Mike ran off with my wife yesterday. He said, since when is Mike your best friend? I said, since yesterday.
Big thanks, Mike. Big thank you. Yeah, man. So that was what we did. And we got home on Sunday and whatnot. And it was just it was a long trip, but it was easy peasy, easy sledding. But yeah, so after we got the home the next, I got like 4 or 5 hours of sleep. We get back into town, go to breakfast, family breakfast or whatever. And I'm just sitting there like, oh my God, I'm just like so freaking tired. I just want to go to sleep. But I get back to my dad's house look at Lizzie. I go, you want to go? Let's just get the hell out of here. Like, let's just get in the car and drive, man. So that's what we did. We got home at like midnight. Of course, I-30 shut down in Rowlett because it always is. Like, they're like, oh, it's an effing bridge out there. We end up going through a town. Everybody's losing their mind because it's late on Sunday. I figured everybody would just be out of the way or at home. You got people honking, like, flipping people off.
Billy Joe's upset. What? No drum roll?
I know. No. Get me later. Get me in a little bit.
Can't give it for everyone.
Yeah. Let me move this over.
You're going to give us another 30 jokes before the night's over.
There's one that I'm going to laugh at that really deserves it. Have we not had the chicks on tonight? Where they? I haven't seen them yet.
No.
That's sad.
No, they just took Samoa Joe out in an ambulance. They're happy about it.
Oh, Jesus.
He's like, bye. Everybody a critic. Yeah.
What do you want us to do?
They're not all bangers, Billy Joe, okay?
What time's the Ranger? Oh, Rangers game starts at 8:35 or whatever. Yeah, so my dad's like in the same boat as I am. We're just trying to watch baseball. I want to watch the Rangers. He wants to watch the Reds. And I'm like, I even try to log in. I'm in Kentucky. Can't watch the Rangers. It's like you're blacked out. I go, why? And then I go, you know what? Let me test something. Give me your phone. So I log him into the MLB TV account. And I go to the Ranger game. Won't show the Rangers. It's blacked out. He can't watch the Reds game. I'm like, oh, God, I just hate. I go, and I hate Bally's. He goes, I hate Bally's too. He starts flipping out.
Who were they playing?
Right now, the Angels.
No, when you were there.
I don't know. Oh, they just swept the Padres, right? Padres.
It was with, okay, they're in the Padres. Okay.
Yeah, they weren't playing the Reds.
Well, I didn't know. They were, or
don't you do a recap every day on SB Baseball?
What else is close to Kentucky that would be blacked out? Kansas City close enough?
Kinda. I don't think they black him out though.
Okay.
I don't think he black out Braves game. See, he wasn't his best friend until he. Yeah, we know. We got it.
No, we understood the joke, Billy Joe.
That's my favorite line.
Well, no, we got the joke.
But we didn't. You didn't think we got it? Oh, we got it.
We got it.
Yeah, we got it just fine and dandy.
We chuckled.
Yeah, I had a laugh. I had a fun little time.
But it wasn't button worthy.
Yeah, I just didn't hit the button on it. Take it easy. You know what I'm going to put on there? Like, he's going to think I'm going to reach for it. And it's going to be like, yeah, well, at least you tried. It's like, we'll get you next time, big boy. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh God. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, I'll tell you the story later or something like that. But anyhow,
okay.
We were talking about this earlier. What are you watching right now? What's on TV at your house?
Oh, so today I just started watching Baby Reindeer.
What the hell is that?
It was like a limited series that was on Netflix about this girl who's stalking this guy, and I guarantee you Lizzie watched it when it came out.
Baby Reindeer.
Yeah. Because that's like her pet name for this guy. She calls him his little baby reindeer.
What? And so she's just a stalker?
Yeah, it's crazy.
You ever dealt with a stalker?
Kind of. No. An ex-girlfriend who just wouldn't let it go. Yeah.
The only other girlfriend you've had?
No, I've had at least.
You're the Andre of the group.
47.
You're like, that was totally French kiss the nipple.
But no, yeah, who just like, I'd be somewhere and all of a sudden she just happened to show up, like.
Which is quite impressive, folks, for back in the day. You had to actually stalk somebody.
It was just hard work.
Yeah, you weren't just like, oh, let me find out where they're at online.
You couldn't pull up on Facebook and see where they were at, right?
Oh, they just checked in at AMC.
Or like Instagram, or we'll show you like your location and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. Yeah, you had to work at it.
Yeah.
You really had to want to stalk that person.
Yeah, which was, I'd say, more dangerous than it is now, but still dangerous. People are crazy now. Now they're like full blown nuts.
Yeah. But so I just started watching that. I watched a couple movies this week. I watched did you know there was an Equalizer 3?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't. And I watched that. It wasn't bad. Decent little movie.
I didn't see the other two.
I can't remember if I've seen 2 or not.
I don't even know who's the Equalizer.
Denzel.
Oh, it's either him or Queen Latifah.
That's the TV show.
Oh, okay.
The smash hit TV show, The Equalizer.
Smash hit.
Starring Queen Latifah.
I remember seeing a lot of commercials for that around the Super Bowl and around like football
when
days.
it first came out. It debuted after the Super Bowl like a couple of years ago.
Yeah. I was like, buddy, that's going to be the lowest viewed show ever. Or the highest because everyone left their TVs on.
I'll tell you what.
And went out back and talked about the Super Bowl.
I tuned in after the Super Bowl for The Equalizer.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I swear to God, I watched the first episode.
Why?
Why not? I even talked about it on the show.
You're the nerdiest guy.
I came back and was like, hey, did you catch the Smash TV hit Equalizer after the Super Bowl?
Dork.
You're like, no. I was like, I did. I did it for the people.
What a nerd.
I'm a man of the people.
Yeah, man of the people. What people?
The people.
Oh,
There's
Jesus.
12 in here right now.
What's up, Zach?
I'm a
How you
man of
doing?
those
Popping
12
in
people.
on Instagram. How you doing, buddy?
What's up, Zach?
I meant to hit him up. I hit up Zach or Scott. I was like, hey, man, because I was talking about going to 3 Wide Brewing, and I haven't been to Empire, or not Empire. What's the other one out there that's in North Richland Hills?
Keyworth.
I haven't been to either one of those. And so I was like, hey, man, you want to hit up some breweries? And of course, I was going to hit up, I asked him about brewing. I was like, you guys been brewing beer lately or whatever? And of course, I was going to hit up Zach about it. I was like, yeah, man, I just hadn't seen the call or the text or whatever saying, hey, we're brewing. And they slowed down a little bit. And I was like, yeah, man, just need to get back out and hang out with him and go to some breweries and check some shit out and just relax and have a beer. But yeah, it's been, this summer's been bonkers. Spring's been insane. Well, yeah. So like I told you, I was like, we're back watching Community and giving it another go. Lizzie's like,
I love it.
I don't know.
I watched a couple episodes when I got here.
Yeah, she's gonna come around. I told her, I was like, season 1 is, I don't know if the worst amongst them all, but it's such a great damn show, and it's one you could put on. You don't have to pay attention to. It's something you can have on and just enjoy. And the same thing with Entourage. So I'm watching Entourage. I went through the first season in like 2 days, and they're not very long. They're 30-minute episodes or whatever.
Javi, rewatch Girl with a Dragon Tattoo remake with Daniel Craig. Absolutely fantastic, great flick.
No kidding, huh? I'll be over there on the.
I think I seen that one. I can't remember. I know I saw one of them because it came in. They had 2 different versions of it that came out.
Right.
I can't remember which one.
Like when was that?
And they
remake?
weren't. It was within like a few years of each other.
Room
too.
this Saturday, roll through. I might see it. Lizzie's got to work, so I might come by. A lot of manual labor going on around here.
Yeah.
Sucks.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of it. Not a fan at all.
No one's.
I changed the, gave Jacob some Doug. Go fix your car. Go get some tires and an oil change, nutsack. And then I was like, well, I asked Lizzie to go get my car inspected while I was at work or something like that. She comes back and she's like, hey, you need brakes. I go, son of a bitch, how much are they there? They're like, oh, they're $300, but we can do lifetime warranty for like $500 per axle. I go, brother, I was like, I'll just do it myself. I was like, you're talking $2,000 if you're actually talking per side and axle. If not, I mean, I go, the rear's a solid axle. Does that matter? And yeah. So I was like, all right, screw it. So I went and bought like $80 worth of bought $80 worth of brakes, $30 worth of beer, and I got all the tools, so I did it. And I was like sitting there. First one, I went to cranking it, knuckles right into the freaking swing arm, and I go, I hate everything about everything. If you thought I hated just a couple things, that's not true.
I have never thought you only hate a couple things. You hate everything.
I hate everything. I do.
You hate everything, and everyone is stupid.
Yeah. But I was out there just kind of whistling, having fun, enjoying myself. Had my gloves on. I don't mind changing brakes but I do it kind of rather. I like to live dangerously. So I put the jack underneath the swing arm. What did they control? So essentially, the truck doesn't go up. The wheel just lifts. And so I'll go ahead and I may or may not slap a floor jack or a jack stand underneath of it just in case it comes down. Most of the time, I'll just roll the wheel back underneath where if it falls, it's going to land on the wheel and not me. So I'm just sitting there screwing around, and change the brakes, get the grease out, grease up everything real nice. I'll tell you one thing I do like about it, all right, is that so my great-grandfather passed away. And he had some tools, some old ass tools. I don't think they're expensive. I don't think they're nice. They're just old tools. And so my dad
better quality though.
Well, I mean,
then.
I don't know.
I don't even know. Everything was better quality back then.
This stuff could be from Harbor Freight from like 1902. I don't know.
Still better quality than the crap they put out now because the stuff they put out now was built to break. So you have to come and buy more.
And so I got a handful of tools, probably like 3 things. But there's one thing I use every single time I change the brakes or something else. It's a clamp. It's a C-clamp, adjustable C-clamp. And so every time I get it out, I smile, and I'm like, and I put it on there, and it works every freaking time. It'll steady. And, man, I was like sitting there, I was giggling a little bit, and it's so easy to change the brakes on that thing. It's 2 bolts, as long as you get the car off the ground, which I got like a car floor jack that I'm trying to lift up a truck with. So it's a little shaky. And the damn wheels they're 20s, so which is normal now, right? For SUVs.
Right.
They're so damn heavy. I'm like, I feel like I'm getting so weak. I used to be able to just scoop these things up and just slam them on there. Got me a little it's an impact, cordless impact.
There you go. Bill Patrick said, "What do frogs eat in Paris?"
Yeah, I got that buffalo.
French flies.
All right. Well, that's not it. Hold on. And this week's dad joke is brought to you by JB Carts. Check them out on Facebook and Instagram and at jbcarts.com. Yeah, I got the Buffalo Trace out, big boy.
Are you happy now?
I wanted to go low carb tonight, and I just there's no carbs in this. I just wanted a little bit of whiskey, and plus I had a substantial amount of beer this weekend, and I was just kind of tired of it.
Okay.
Brandon
Combs in the house. 8 more Sundays till NFL Week 1. With the state of baseball in Chicago, it can't get here soon enough.
Just ready
so
for more
you can
pain.
have shitty football.
He wants more pain.
I don't understand.
More pain, please. More pain.
Because he's not excited about the University of Illinois fighting Illini football. He's not excited about that. The tires aren't getting heavier. We're just getting older. Bill Patrick, he's not happy.
A pity drum roll. Jesus. Oh, God. Yeah, no, it's heavy. I couldn't believe it. I was sitting there. And all right, so let me tell you how hillbilly I was about this. So I went to change the brakes in the back.
The Bears might not completely suck. Okay.
My driveway is a crazy incline in the backyard. So everything's kind of hilly. I don't know what it is. But anyways, so there's a grade.
Say it's crazy.
It's you're sitting like this. Well, maybe like that. Anyways, so I get the chocks out. I'm like, all right, I got to put something in the front of the truck just so it doesn't roll off because the front wheels, obviously, it's rear-wheel drive. So if you lift it up in the back, some bitch going to go somewhere. Slap 2 spare tires in front of those tires as well. And I start jacking it up, and you can just hear the pavement and the rubber kind of having a little friction contest. I look at the back wheel. It's got a wheel lock on it, stripped out to all godliness. The wheel lock I go grab, it's stripped out to shit too. I'm like, again, I don't know if you heard me, but I yelled to the heavens. I say, I hate everything. I was so pissed.
Hate everything and everyone is stupid.
God. So anyways, I did it out front. I pulled the truck around out front. I was probably
went full white trash with it.
Yeah, I went full white. I had shit everywhere in the front yard.
Did you take the grill out there too?
I should have. If it wasn't, I have a gas grill. If it wasn't connected, if I had a charcoal one,
grill, you got a little kiddie pool out there.
Shit
just living life, right?
Yeah. I don't know. What do you think? Should I go the plastic one that now they let dogs play in, or like an inflatable one? You know what I mean? That's like
it's
this
easier.
tall. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna send you guys some Marlot to try on the show.
No.
We got a buddy Ray that is a big Marlot fan.
I had that.
We had it out at Outfit.
I almost yacked everywhere. It was the most disgusting thing on earth.
Yeah, we'll drink it.
Is it called Marlot or what's it called? It's called something. It's not. Is that ain't how you say it? Is that how you say it?
Malort.
Malort. There you go. Malort. There you go. Yeah, Malort. Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
But anyway, so yeah, that was the thing, and then of course had grease and grime and all. You know, an easy way to get all that shit off of you? Go jump in the pool. I just went and jumped in there, and I used my shirt. I should have grabbed a bar of Irish Spring and jumped in that bitch. I got a little concrete pond out back.
You sound like freaking Bert Chrysler. That's what he does. I take pool baths.
Did I tell you about that dude that stopped me in Windstar and thought I was Bert Chrysler? Had shades on and shit and whatever. He goes,
you?
Jesus. And of course, I had the belly going and all that stuff. I was like, he goes, holy shit, are you Bert Chrysler? I was like,
yes.
No. I don't ever say
the correct answer is always yes.
No, it's not, because I don't want to talk to him any further than what I've already had. You know what I mean? I'm trying to go take a leak. I don't need this conversation.
What you do. You look around and you go, you're like, yeah.
I gave into that conversation this weekend. Like I said, we went to the boat, and then they were kind of like, we were done gambling, and there was really no bar there. And so we went across the river and went and played pool, darts, all this kind of stuff. And of course, we walk in, and they're like, I was like, how late y'all open? No, we're open until 1:30. I go, internet says 2:30. Y'all gonna stay up until 2:30? They're like, maybe. And so the regulars are at the bar drinking, and the bartender, she got a dip in.
What's up, Tater Dom?
What's going on? How we doing? Oh, boy, that's full.
Yeah, you filled it.
So I come back out there, and they got this whiskey barrel lid with the Cincinnati Bengals logo on it. Cincinnati Bengals. I was like, hey, is there anybody around here I can talk to about getting that thing? I'm from out of town. I can't get this kind of stuff back home, whatever. And they're like, nah. And one of the ladies was like, nah. I was like, come on, man. I was like, can I just give you some money for it? We'll just call it a day. I'm sure y'all can find another one around here. Cincinnati's right there. So,
I'll give you some money. You turn around.
I go, it's either that or I'm going to steal it. That's what I did say, because they did have some cool signs back to some tackers and some other things. And she was like, hey, do you know What did she say? She goes, do you know a Brandon? And I go,
Yeah, that's me.
she goes, no. There's the guy that lives around here. I go, what? No, I'm not from around here. She goes, well, he's whatever. You look just like him or whatever. She pulls out her phone or whatever. Shows me. I go, nah, I don't look like me. And I was like, holy shit, that guy looks kind of like me. And so,
Was it you?
No, it wasn't me. That would have been hilarious.
Was it me and you in Vegas? We're like, ah!
And she's like, well, he's got a brother. What? You know what? And he was like, gave Austin's first name. And she's like, blah, blah, blah. I go, yeah. And she's like, you do? I go, yeah, it's my son. She goes, oh my God, he's got a brother named Brandon and stuff like that. And so we're like sitting there talking to, oh my God. I was like, I don't know what's going on right now.
Someone's trying to steal my life.
I was like, I got to go.
Hey, there's your girl.
There we go. My brother slides up next to me. Are you familiar with the film Christmas Vacation?
I've dabbled in watching it before, a time or two.
So me and this lady are like this because we're having like a serious I'm trying to buy this thing off her. She's trying to find out who I am or whatever. He rolls up and goes, can't see the lines, can you, Russ? And I start choking. I was like, that was the funniest damn thing. But yeah, no, you're right. I can't go anywhere that's in that state or even across the border because there's someone there's a million of us running around.
Well, you guys are all related.
That's what
We've talked about this.
She's
before.
like, are you related? I go, no, I'm not related to
Yes,
anybody
you
up
are.
here.
You're both from Kentucky. You're related in some way, shape, or form.
Oh my God.
Combs said, I'm doing a show with Cody Decker on Saturdays now. We do parlay versus parlay, and the next punishment for the loser is a shot of cicada-infused Malort.
Cicada? What the hell's that?
Cicada? I don't know. Doesn't sound good, though.
No, it doesn't sound good at all.
He said, you guys safe from the hurricane? Yeah. We're
up in Dallas.
hours away from where that's at. We got one day of 75-degree weather and some sprinkles.
Yeah, appreciate you checking in on us. We had some
Yeah.
people reach out to us and ask about that. Yeah, Texas, kind of large state. It hit around San Antonio, or not San Antonio. It hit around Houston,
Houston.
and
I've
then
got
kind of
some
went to a
people
little bit
that
to the
I
right.
work with that have some family in Houston that they're having some problems. There's a lot of flooding out there in Houston.
Yeah,
So if you know anyone in Houston, reach out to them.
yeah. We got a coworker or whatever. He was running from the flood and the electricity, their outages and whatnot. Speaking of Houston or San Antonio area, in fact, new thing right now. I'm gonna ask you this: do you own a gun?
No.
Okay, so you then wouldn't be needing this type of convenience. A new store out in what did I call it? Something Callaway Creek or something like that. I can't remember. Canyon Creek. Out there near, it's a suburb of San Antonio. Canyon Lake. Suburb of San Antonio. Local grocery store installed the first ammunition. What do you call those things?
A vending machine.
Vending machine. And I just sat there and laughed. I had a nice little chuckle because I'm like, if you're already there,
You get your 9mm rounds right next to your ding dongs.
it'd be fun. Now you do have to scan like a license, which is kind of weird. I don't know why you have to do that. Do you have to be a certain age to buy ammo?
I think you have to be 18.
Really? I
think so.
I guess so, right? Yeah, at least 18, because you got to be 18 to buy a long rifle, anyways.
Yeah.
So I was like sitting there thinking, I was like, who the hell's going to a vending machine? I was like, listen, I'm the most I don't want to talk to anybody guy out there.
It's tailored for you, buddy.
But I mean, I'll go through like self checkout or something without being
Malort
bothered.
with cicadas inside of it.
Ah, gross. Out. What the hell?
It might improve the taste.
Maybe. Well, you know what? You got something there.
We might be onto something.
You got something there.
Protein, right?
We got a tag and going home. That was a terrible throw. Well, they kept it running.
Well, they were keeping the guy on too.
But anyways, yeah. So vending machines selling ammunition now. You know what? Put one down in the store where I ain't got to go to Academy or something. I just need a fix. Need one right now. I doubt they're selling single bullets because that's probably against like selling single darts, right?
Is that all you need?
Yeah.
Hey, I just need one.
I just need one. Here's 19 cents. Oh, Jesus.
This is somebody new. Dr. Britt Baker.
Why she's like, no. She's got a bottle up there.
Yeah, she does.
Crack that
She's
bottle.
taking
Oh, she got
shots.
like high heels and stuff.
Yeah. 2 belts. Huh.
Interesting.
I mean, that is probably one of the most Texas things that you've heard, right?
I thought that to myself. I go, that's interesting.
If you told me there's a vending machine that has bullets in it, I want to name 2 states.
Okay. One's obviously Texas.
Texas.
Is the other one like Louisiana, Arkansas, Oklahoma?
Florida.
Florida. Yeah. And not even like down Miami. It's like up in the what do they call it, the Everglades and stuff like that.
Just, I mean, you if you named me anything wild or crazy and be like, what state is it in? My first guess is always going to be Florida.
Yeah.
So
I think that's appropriate.
Yeah.
To be honest, I think that's fine. You're not taking shots at anybody. You're just playing a numbers game.
It's it.
Yeah. So that was for me. That was like the news of the week. I was like, "Oh damn! Let me get out there and go get." Now I'm going to take a trip down there.
You're going down Canyon Lake.
I'm going to be sitting in line for 45 minutes, just like this, just waiting to buy some ammo out of a damn vending machine. Make me a little TikTok out of it.
Got a huge line.
Piss these people off. Yeah, idiots. Bunch of morons. I mean, I'm here for the chaos, but yeah, this is kind of dumb. Oh. It's a bit. I think you get people in your store. It's okay. I'm all right. I mean, obviously, you got to swipe your ID or something like that, and then, you get your ammo. Who cares? I can buy a bucket of them online. They just deliver it to my house. They don't give a shit.
Yeah.
That's how I've done it before.
We're in America, right?
I used to send my, for like Father's Day and shit. I'd send
a bucket of ammo?
It'd be a bucket of bullets. Because they go out. Those two clowns, my dad and my uncle, they're the two funniest dudes on earth. And when they get together, they're the funniest duo ever, right? And
what's up, Lizzie?
You're sitting there, and they do a thing like me and Justin do, but they do it on a weekly basis, where they get together on Thursdays. They used to be like in a fishing league, or they were in a pool league, or this and that. They're dicking around and doing something else,
something to get out of the house.
And my dad just goes to the garage now, and because he's got my grandfather's pool table in there, and so they'll sit there and play pool, or they'll do something else, whatever. But a lot of it ends like in the night, they're just firing rounds at a pond. And so, I'm not sending him hollow points or anything like that. I'm sending not dummy rounds either, but low fire, and it just rounded off bullets, cheap bullets. You know what I mean? Something for them to get out there and shoot. Like, yeah, check this out. You know what I mean? And go ape shit. Because you're out there in the country or whatnot. You can just go out back and fire weapons, And that's what I need to do. I need to bring that Colt of mine up there because I never fired it yet. I haven't fired it yet. I was like, and I've got probably 2 magazines full, just sitting there. I'm like, I need to test this thing out, see what it's got.
Just give it a little go.
Just a little pew 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 pew. It probably sounds just like that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I expect it to sound like a bubble machine. One of those just, That's what I expect. What's up, Lizzie? How are you doing? I saw you. Alan said hello, but I just want to say hi. Is Tilly behaving yourself? Little terrorist. All right, what we got? Is that Christian McCaffrey? Is that Peyton Hendershot?
I don't know.
I think that's him. I don't know. All right,
it's either that or Steve Largent. I don't know.
Who the hell's Steve Largent?
Former NFL player.
Oh, okay.
Quarterback for
Who the hell is that guy? That's got to be him, right?
Seahawks.
Hold on, Peyton Hendershot.
If I'm right.
It goes Peyton Hendershot Instagram. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Geez. Terrence Solar.
Hold on.
There you go.
That's it. No, that's not him, is it? No, that's not him.
It doesn't look like him.
Okay.
That guy's got a little beard going on. That guy was fresh. Baby face.
Fresh as a daisy.
Yeah.
We partied with Peyton Hendershot's uncle 2 weeks ago.
He came over a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, it came over a couple weeks ago. Loudest motherfucker on earth. I go, you got a low setting?
Another Chicago guy.
God.
We know way too many Chicago people.
Why are they so fucking loud? Why are they so goddamn loud?
They all love the Cubs.
Well, yeah, no one likes the south side of Chicago.
Except for the south side.
I mean, they don't even fucking like it.
We don't know anybody that trashy.
All right, we're looking for a White Sox fan to come on and just have a conversation. Civil conversation.
Yeah. Talk about how bad you guys suck this year.
Ugh, God. I need
That's the one saving grace for all these Cubs fans and all that. They're like, hey, at least we're not the White Sox. All right? Those guys suck.
Ah, shit.
What are you doing over there?
Ball got loose.
God.
Hold on. You ready for some shit? Hold on. You think it's way too... Hold on, man. It's a terrible idea, but there's nothing I can do about it. There we go.
All right, you got a towel right there. Clean up the table a little bit. So, did you know there was a Hard Knocks off season that was out?
Found out 2 nights ago.
I found out Monday morning when I turned HBO on to watch House of Dragon.
Yeah.
And right there it was like, oh,
you know my favorite
Hard Knocks off season, New York Giants. I was like, what?
You know my favorite thing about Game of Thrones and House of Dragon and stuff like that?
The badass dragon fight we had this week?
The parody porns. are phenomenal.
Oh yeah,
Like they're
obviously.
great. Anyway, so I found out about that because I turned and Lizzie saw the New York Giants logo.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
goes, "Oh, okay." I go, "Yeah, go ahead and watch it. I ain't watching it."
Yeah. Report back to us later. For
Yeah,
us,
yeah.
if you
You're
don't
going to
mind.
be our weekly correspondent on this fucking off-season show. Didn't they find out about Saquon? That's where they found out about Saquon or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah, there's your other girl.
Sweating to the oldies. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's built. I'm cool with that.
yeah. Nothing wrong with that. But yeah, there's a Hard Knocks off-season Giants
Crazy, right?
that happened. I had no idea.
gonna put
And then
the
Receiver just came out on Netflix.
Yeah, you were talking about that during.
I gotta check it out.
SB Fantasy Football. We actually did a live show. Live shows are Wednesdays at 7 p.m. We'll do some individual stuff as the season goes on. But if you want us together, it's going to be Wednesday, 7 p.m. Shows are already coming out. We just did our top 25 wide receiver rankings. PPR. Had a nice little chat. Fun
Good
little
time.
chat. Yeah.
It was a good time. Can't
Yeah.
complain.
So have you hit the play button yet?
I have not, because I just found out just before I came over here.
Okay.
On the receivers, the Hard Knocks Giants. I don't know.
No,
Probably not going to
I'll
watch it.
it. You know, I got sucked in last year to Hard Knocks on what was it? The Jets. You know, we're out.
Oh, yeah.
We're outside. We're watching it. You know, we're hanging out on Sundays. I'm like,
I checked out the Jets. I was like, yeah, let's see what's going on with old Aaron.
then he lasted 3 snaps. I'll go. You know what? I'm done. Who are they? Who's it this year? They already mentioned. They already said who it was. I can't remember who
They
it is.
did. Is it like
Is it Houston? Not Houston. It's some other-
Raider
Nah, hold on. I got you.
football team of
I got you. Shut up.
football players?
The Bears.
The Bears.
Of course, it's the
Okay.
Bears. Of
Oh,
course,
yeah.
it's the freaking
Yeah.
Bears. What's up, cutie?
I might tune into that to see how bad Caleb Williams is going to be. You know?
Aren't they teammates or friends? Or am I thinking of the other one?
No, she's friends with your girl Tony Storm, Mariah May, and Tony
I thought we
Storm.
were already done by E47. I got stuff to do.
Yeah, we got a little extra action going on.
I got stuff to do.
It's the Owen Hart Foundation Women's Tournament.
Dude,
You
that's the dude. He fell off the scaffolding or whatever. Remember that shit?
Yeah.
That was live on TV. Holy hell.
Right.
Good God.
But yeah, so that's going on. I'll check out receivers this week.
Yeah.
I want to finish Baby
Report back.
Reindeer and then report back next week on it.
Okay. All craft, no beard, and Dallas for 2, the beard ducks over there on the old Grandma Rama.
What's up? And then
Oh, buddy.
did you care about the hot dog eating competition this year?
Nope. What do they call it when you don't want to watch it? Like you're banning it or you're
Boycott?
boycott, protesting?
Yeah.
No, thank you. I am out.
They,
Don't give a shit. F them. Joey Chestnut for life. I'm going to get a damn shirt that says that. I know a gal. I got my party shirt on today.
Yeah.
What the hell
It's a
does it
nice
say?
forecast. Alcohol, low standards, poor decisions.
There we go.
But yeah, so Chestnut wasn't in it. They banned him from it
Absolute bullshit.
because of his endorsement deal with Impossible Meat. And then apparently they backtracked on that. And Chestnut was like, yeah, no, I need a public apology before I
Yeah.
come back. So, but he did a thing out at Fort Bliss out here in Texas.
Yeah.
Ate with some service members and veterans.
Nice.
Did 5 minutes. Ate 57 dogs in 5 minutes was the total that he had. Meanwhile, the winner of this year's hot dog was Patrick Deep Dish Bartoletti, who in his 10 minutes ate 58.
It was a stupid move on their part. And it's something that we stop down and watch almost every single year.
Religiously.
You know, and it's like, hey, it's happening. You put it on ESPN, you can catch the pregame. And then you got the other one they do like, is it lemonade and milk? Or
Yeah, they do the lemonade,
Lemonade?
chugging.
Yeah.
Eric Badlands won it again this year,
Yeah.
set a record. He was done with his before anybody else was like a quarter of the way through there. It's
Yeah.
like the dude's just
I love the spectacle. I love it. It's on Coney. It's at Coney Island.
the introductions are the best.
right?
I even watched the women's tournament.
Yeah,
right?
no, it's-
Miko Suyan, she wins it every year.
Yeah.
Her boyfriend, Patrick Weirley, was accused of cheating.
How do you cheat?
So they counter.
just like eat
he's seen taking a empty plate and adding it to his stack
Oh,
for an extra 5 dogs, because that's at the end of it. That's how they count.
They count
is
by
off your
plates.
empty plate.
yeah, yeah.
And yeah, there's a video out there of him grabbing an empty plate and just kind of
What an idiot.
tossing it on there. As he finished in 4th place, so it didn't really.
Yeah.
In 4th place, you win $1,000.
This year, you know, with it being on the road the entire day of 4th of July, I still would have tuned in. Like I still would have
If
tuned in.
Chestnut's in, yes.
Yeah,
I
would've-
make it a point. I'm there. I'm watching it.
I listened to the Ranger game. I was going up there. I got some break. Thank God I got just a. I'll give you Lizzie, an amazing wife. She tells get your ass in
She's
the
a
car.
saint.
We got to go. She knows how much my grandmother means to me and stuff like that. She goes, "You're gonna regret it if you don't go." It's like, fine, we'll go. And so we get going, and she takes over, and I drive for 4 or 5 hours. She takes over, drives for about 4. And I was there in that 4 stretch. I sat back, chilled. I took a nap, and then I had the Ranger game in my ear. I'm sitting there listening to the Ranger game, and then she was done. I was like, oh, thank God. Whatever. No problem, baby. I got you. Because I'll tell you what, those roads. There's a stripper area that she can drive on. She can drive in Texas, and she can drive from say Little Rock to Memphis or Nashville. Then it gets a little hairy. The corners, the curves, or whatever. And then, up in Kentucky, we go on the darkest road there is. It's a Bluegrass Parkway. And it's a bunch of turns, and it's pitch black. You don't know if you're going to hit a deer. There's deer carcasses all over the place because they've been out running around.
When we went to West Virginia to go visit my brother, we drove.
Told you about that.
Drove to, because I think I hit you up. I was just outside of Frankfurt, and I was like, oh, yeah, I'm so-and-so. You're like, dude, you're 5 minutes from my mom's house.
Yeah.
You should go say hi. I was like, we gotta keep going. You go say hi to your mom. We're gonna have to spend the night out there.
Yeah, they got beds and stuff for you out there too. But yeah, no, it's and I remember one time I turned on that road. We were leaving one morning early. I was like, we got to get on down the road, and that's my whole thing. We leave at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning, usually 5 o'clock maybe. And you make that ride onto that road, and you're just 100, 200 eyes looking right back at you. And they're all out there, but they're at least in the middle because they're grazing. They're eating the grass and shit like that. And I go, we just don't want to spook them. So I actually turn the lights off, put on the parking brake. There ain't nobody else out there. She goes, Jesus Christ, there's a lot of deer. I go, yeah, that's a lot of goddamn deer. And I go, if they start running, this car is destroyed. It's deer are so effing dumb.
Oh, yeah.
They'll go run into your shit.
There's places up north of Michigan where,
yeah,
I've got a couple cousins that have hit some deer and stuff like that. And my sister has hit a couple deer.
Yeah. We hit one.
There was one
North
time
Carolina.
when we were coming back from up north, and the road was shut down. The freeway was shut down. It was on a busy freeway, and a deer had gotten on the freeway somehow and went right through the front, head first through the front windshield. Just damn.
Yep. Some of those things, especially you'll see with say lower cars, the cars that are lower on the road, they'll sweep the legs out and then the body goes right through it. You actually want to hit the meat just to keep them from going through your goddamn car. And I remember one time my dad hit one. It was back in 1993 or something like that. He's going we're on some back road in North Carolina, and all of a sudden he goes, mother, and some bitch just. All I see is this deer sailing off into the distance. And I was like, oh, my God.
Yeah.
And it did. It just destroyed. He goes, and he was pissed, too. He goes, this car ain't ever going to be the same. They get it back from the shop. It's just not perfect. He's a car guy, too.
Yeah.
So, oh, my God. Yeah. Anyway, so.
No. I almost hit a couple gators when I went to go visit my brother in Louisiana, because there was a stretch of the road that you go through when you're driving that way that.
I don't go where no gators
got
are.
A swamp there on the side, and it was late at night, and there was a couple out there by the road, and it was
I don't do that. I don't mess with dinosaurs, and those sons of bitches have made it through this far. Gators and sharks are the two things that I just don't. No, there's just no way. You know what I mean? Those things have made it this long. They're both prehistoric, animals, if you want to call it. And that and giant squid, obviously. Giant squid been around, and some of those other
turtles.
Hey, did you see? Did you watch Shark Week? I don't mean to divert.
No, I completely it
just went by.
It just kind of.
Because I love when they go deep sea and you see the craziest.
The alien shark. The alien shark. That's my favorite. It's my favorite thing. But completely missed it. There wasn't a lot of advertising around it. There wasn't a lot of hype around it this year.
I told you when you brought it up. I go, I don't care. It's the same shit. And it's every so often you'll have a. I love this move. Yeah. I asked Lizzie to do that shit to me. She won't do it. I don't know what the problem is. I don't know. Getting old, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm like, babe, can I sit down on the couch and you just run as fast as you can and then turn around and just slam your ass right in my face? No.
Okay.
Why are we even together?
Well, I guess this isn't the fun zone anymore.
I'm like, damn, I'm getting older, but I'm willing to get my ass kicked in, have some fun, smack me around, tell me you love me. There you go. There she's trying. But yeah, dude. Oh my god. I didn't get to see. I'll tell you this. I went to Kentucky. I didn't get to see one person. I mean, I know it's so our family split. As far as that goes, and I was hanging out with my stepmom, talking and drinking and shit like that, and she was telling me about my Uncle Mark. It's her brother. And she goes, he loves this damn show, blah, blah. I go, you know what? I love Uncle Mark. Uncle Mark's funnier than shit. I was like, we're sitting out there and just, the last time we all got together, it was, I only go home for 2 reasons.
Right.
And I was like, holy hell. But yeah, it was so good to see him and just hanging out with him. And I think now, like, as an adult, it's one of those things where we all just we're all adults now. It's just sitting back, having a beer, having a drink, laughing and shit like that. And yeah, I was like, even her brother Brad, it's like we had a blast just sitting there talking. Not, but not this time, you know what I mean? Right. I was like, I got to see everybody else. Well, I got too much. I got a lot of family.
Yeah, the whole state of Kentucky.
Oh God, it's tough talking. It can't talk to everybody. But I did get to see Cuzzo. Like I said, I saw my aunts and shit like that. But yeah, there's one. It's like, so Mark, if you're watching, hello, how are you? Missed you. But yeah, they're from. One's down in Georgia, the other one's up in North Carolina. So yeah, both. I like going through both those states. I have a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
All right, Minix, what's going on?
What's up, Minix? How are we? Minix popped in there. I think it was. I did a late stream a couple weeks ago.
I saw that. I was like, huh.
Boy,
I bet you he's trash.
I was hammered. I was like, oh my God.
That was the night you were supposed to stream with TJ, right?
Maybe. Yeah. No, did he hop on with me? He played a couple games with me, I thought. Or we played a couple games or whatever. But yeah, no, I jumped on and I was schnockered, man. We went to, and that was the thing. It's like Lizzie and I have been doing, been kind of hanging around the house, and then we'd do like housework and all this kind of, backyards under construction, all that kind of stuff. Well, then after the sun, you relax for a little bit. Sun goes down. You're like, yeah, let's go get, we've been drinking out at the house for a little bit. Let's go on out and get some dessert and some drinks or some shit. And it's like, all right.
He's funny when it's late.
It's something. I'll tell you that. I don't know what to think about it.
Mark's in the house. Said, see you in Vegas.
Oh my God. So, we're going to Vegas in August. God, if he's going to Vegas, babe, are you, Lizzie, I don't know if you're listening right now. So
is this Uncle Mark?
It's Uncle Mark. That's Uncle Mark. So we were talking about going to Vegas. Like, well, I'll be back. I'll probably be back in a couple weeks, whatever. But it's like, we're going to Vegas and, whatever. All of a sudden we come back, we get back home and it's like Monday. She goes, babe, you must have made a hell of an impression on everybody. Cause now everybody's booking tickets. They're like, my mom and my dad are going. My dad don't go nowhere. You know what I mean? If he ain't taking his big old RV with him.
Right. Yeah. We talked about the RV
and,
how the only time he made a trip to Texas was not to see you, it was to buy an RV. Doesn't want to come see his family. He just comes to buy an RV though.
And so
Chad asked if it's safe to tell the story about that one mouthy person. That was hilarious.
Oh, buddy, yeah, that's later. Yeah. I hadn't gone into the full details, but I was telling his mom. I go, nobody. Friday night. Was it Friday night? Friday night. We're hanging out drinking. They're like, hey, come on over to Don Pedro's. I got my car fixed, all that kind of stuff. Come on over to Don Pedro. We'll have some beers. I go, well, your mom's making dinner, man. I don't know if I can go. And he goes, come on over. I go, all right. I was like, Julie, you mind if I go? I'm going to hang out with your kids.
Right.
And she goes, no, have fun. I go, we'll eat later. I go, sounds good. So we go to Don Pedro's, some shit Mexican restaurant in Lawrenceburg. But the beers, the one that got the Strikeout Beer logo on it. Mm-hmm. So they got beers that big. And so I'm just firing off rounds. All of a sudden, you get some beers going in my hands, buddy. I'm like, they can't keep up. I'm going full speed ahead. Then it leads to the pool time. They're coming over there, and we're hanging out by the pool all night. It's late as shit, just hammered as shit. And I'm just like, some people are kind of mouthy, and they don't, they ain't been checked.
It's usually you.
It is, and it was. Someone got a little mouthy with me. So I had to get a
little mouthy back.
Well, I'm sitting there just minding my own business, at the end of the bar, at the house at the pool. And then she said, I go, who the fuck are you talking to? And, and then it just starts. And like I was telling my Aunt Lisa, I was like, nobody was safe that night. I was like, pew, pew. I was like, bang, 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 bang. I was like, I was like, hey, I was like, especially if I've been drinking, don't even come at me.
Don't come at me.
And so Lizzie's sitting there. So I start chunking each other in the pool or whatever. And I grab my brother. They're a little bit, just a hair smaller than I am. So I got weight on them, right? So I can just start throwing bodies. Lizzie's sitting back, laughing, enjoying herself, having a little, she's got her smoker in one hand, drinking the other, And one of them's like, oh, ain't nobody throwing you in? She goes, no. She goes, why not? He goes, no one fucks with me. I go, welcome to fucking reality. I was like, ain't nobody doing shit to us. You know what I mean? I was like, you guys might walk on eggshells, but we don't do that. It's like, so anyway, yeah.
El Sta, Jason House, dude. Speaking of a lot of family, I'm watching the show about the dude with 1,000 kids from the Netherlands. Crazy, dude. I saw that pop up. I want to check that documentary.
He's
out.
back. He had a nice little welcoming home and everything like that. It was very sweet, very sweet.
He's supposed to hit me up. We're supposed to meet up. He said he's got a bunch of beers for us.
Yeah. So, anyways,
just waiting for the message, Jay. Hit me up.
Got back in town or whatever, and then all of a sudden, my little brother, my baby brother. So I'm like, there's a big distance between all of us, right? So I'm the oldest, he's the youngest. There's 21 years difference. He's a year older than Ty. And then my other brother, I'm 18 years older than him. When I graduated high school, my stepmom was pregnant with him. She goes, she wanted to come down. She had a big old party and all this shit planned. She goes, I can't make it. Doctor said, don't leave unless you want to have this baby. She's like, not in Texas. I was like,
what's up, Melton?
Melton, how are we doing, brother? How are we doing? And so we just, we're cutting up and just, some people, they just don't know, you know what I mean? And unfortunately, I had to, Lizzie says I was very nice though. She goes, I came in hot, but I smoothed everything over because we end up spending the next 3 days with these people, you know what I mean? 2 or 3 days. So yeah, if Mark's going to
he's
Vegas,
already gone. It was short lived. I'm back in Salt Lake, spent a week home, and then I get the call to come back for a few more weeks. Man.
I thought it was cute though. I thought it was really, wife and the kids and everything. They had a little welcome home and whatnot.
Yeah.
I didn't know he's out there just laying pipe all over the Midwest there.
Heading back out to Salt Lake.
Where's Salt Lake? It's not Midwest. That's West, right?
Sure.
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Who cares?
Anyway, but yeah, so I was telling her about it. I was like, yeah, I didn't get to see Mark this time. Oh, my girl's down.
Oh, yeah, no, homegirl just beat her with that championship belt.
I pick her up by where that strap goes right through.
And now she's getting ready to get her with the freaking heels.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
They're going to have a conversation after that. She got her with like one of those.
Oh.
Jesus. Oh, boy. Anyway, so yeah, it just, I can't, ain't nobody going to talk to me a certain way. I don't care who you are. And so
your facial reactions are great.
Yeah, sorry. We got AEW TBS going on right now. So
Mariah May is just beating the piss out of Tony Storm right now. Just beating the piss out of her.
I can't believe he's going though. But yeah, so anyway, everybody started piling on. I go, you going? And so my little brother and his girlfriend, they live together. They actually bought my grandfather's house, and so they're remodeling that. They go to like these concerts and festivals. They go to like Bonnaroo and shit and hang out. A kid, he graduated from UK, and just no kids, don't have to really worry about it. And she rolls with him, so it's like, yeah, he's got the life. You know what I mean? And,
right.
Same thing with Ty. Ty just does whatever he wants, and But yeah, it's just.
How's he doing, by the way? Where's he at?
He's in Albania right now. His girlfriend's supposed to be there. I think. I hadn't heard from him in a couple days. I bet she's there.
She's there. I was gonna say we didn't get a call before the show.
I know, right? So if he's supposed to be doing what he said he was going to do, they're probably heading to Greece. Okay. So he was waiting on her, and then he's going to roll over to Italy. Okay. But yeah, no, he's just out there,
just living life,
hanging out. He showed me
buying property and crap out there.
He goes, I got a short-term rental property. I'm like, what the are you doing? And so, but you can't tell these kids nothing.
Making bank. That's what he's doing.
Yeah, he's like making bank, bro.
Cashing checks, making stacks,
walking tall. And so he sent me. He's doing like a FaceTime or whatever with me or whatever. He's like, check it out, And so it shows the coast. He's at a beach resort with like an infinity pool and all this. Dudes walking around like playing some instrument or whatever,
Plinko or something.
And so you see the coast. He goes, you see those rails right there. Like you go down like a sidewalk that has stairs. It might have the rails that go all the way down. Yeah. He goes, you see those 3 rails? He goes, yeah. After that, he goes, it just drops off.
Oh shit.
He goes, I don't know how deep it is. You can't see it. It's crystal clear water, but you don't know. And they're like, yeah, it's infinite. Like it just goes to the bottom.
Oh well.
And I go, well, Jesus Christ, Ty, it just made me nervous as shit. Take it easy, especially if you drink it, whatever. He goes, yeah, we ain't going over there. He goes, we just came from that island. He points over to some goddamn island that's like 100 yards or meters or whatever you want to call it over there. Off in the distance, looks gorgeous. I'm like, this guy. It's like, yeah, he definitely listened to me when I said, hey, don't have kids. At 22.
But he's still young, right?
Yeah. I go, you're young, but yeah, his old gal's supposed to be going out there, and They're going to have a little party, have a little bit of fun,
Right.
and enjoy themselves. I'm like, they should. They're young kids.
Yeah.
And just like I said for my brother, I was like, he's a young fella, so he gets to do whatever he wants. And apparently he's coming to Vegas too. So
There we go.
I go, hey, I only go for 2 nights. I go, I don't do anything on the 3rd day. It's called a travel day. I was like, but for day 1 there, I go a little hard.
Go hard.
Day 2, it's I got to recover, but
I go hard just a little bit later.
Go a little bit later.
Starts a little bit later.
I told him I was going to the Raider game. I was like, I'm going to the Raider game, but like, if y'all got something better, I'm in. I'm listening. You just got to, bring it up to me.
We're going to hit up White Castle a few times.
We were sitting there late at night. Almost got flung out of a damn golf cart too. So the first time there, it's just wheels off shit. And so he's like, hey, y'all hungry? I go, yeah, fuck yeah, I'm hungry. It's like 2:30, man.
Been drinking for like 4 hours.
Yeah. And so he's like, all right, what do you want? I go, like a White Castle, baby. I was like, hey, I'm in Kentucky. I want some White Castle.
I don't understand that question.
Yeah. And so he orders a suitcase.
Yeah.
Half of them are vegetarians. They don't eat meat, whatever. And so the other, when it shows up, we're at the wrong house. So he lives 2 houses down across the street.
Okay.
And so we get in this golf cart, jacked up, goes 40-something miles an hour. It's got boom box and shit. You can hear us coming a mile away. And so he's got it cranked up, whatever. We go over there, we're waiting on the food, and we're looking at, all kinds of shit and whatever. He's got a dirt bike. He got a Suzuki. He goes, you want to get on? I go, yeah, I'll get on. I had swimming trunks on, but I couldn't get my leg up high enough. That was probably the best thing that ever happened to me. Because when I get on bikes out there, I just jump shit.
Right.
And so he goes, oh, it got delivered. He goes, oh, look, get a picture of our parents' house. I was like, God damn, it's the wrong house, dummy. And so we have to ride back over there. So I knocked back about 10 of those.
Man.
I love White Castle. I love it so much.
I think the last time I had it was when I did that cannonball run up to Michigan when I had to go get my birth certificate, right?
Nice.
And as I'm going down the road, I see the first one I see, I pull into, I order a case, and just keep on driving.
Yeah.
And I had burgers for the rest. White Castle burgers for the rest of the damn day.
Yeah.
It was so great.
Pull it out the window. Did you get some fries to go with it? A little couple crinkle cuts?
Little crinkle cut.
Yeah.
Little crinkle cut.
You go cheeseburger? Or do you go just regular?
Cheeseburgers.
Okay, yeah,
Cheeseburgers.
cheeseburgers
Yeah,
and shit.
oh, yeah.
Hell yeah. So yeah, Liz and I, we knocked back a bunch of those.
And then as you finish 2, you put the box.
You
the boxes.
you gotta put the boxes together, man.
Put the boxes together.
Oh God, I hate that I went up there for the reason I did, but I'm glad I ended up staying with my dad this time. They were like, "Hey, just stay with us, whatever, be easier." And I'm like, "Okay, fine." And my stepmom's like an amazing cook. I mean, she cooks shit from scratch. She,
Right.
whatever. Of course, she had my favorite meal the first time I'm there. Like, I made your spaghetti, and I'm like, she makes this fucking mess. I was like, how fucking, I'm not 19 anymore. I go, and I just got done drinking like 84 beers. I go, I'm gonna get a little bit of this. Lizzie even tried to help me. But she makes her own, dude. She makes her own sauce. We wake up in the morning, like, what do you want for breakfast? I go, anything you want to cook. I don't care. And had like a bacon, egg, and cheese something on like ciabatta bread and like custom, like special cheese and all this kind of shit. I'm like, oh my God. I was like, dude, this is fucking living. And my asshole dad, he don't eat meat no more. He got sick by like a ham sandwich by like 20 something years ago.
Stop eating.
He said, fuck it, I don't eat meat no more.
I don't know. Maybe just don't eat shady ham sandwiches.
He probably had a ham sandwich from like a sick go from like, I've been sitting out for like fucking 3 days.
Gas station ham sandwich.
Yeah.
Right? Like,
But he's like, yeah, no, he got him. And I was like, I remember that because I like it. I had a bad like Whataburger experience one time, and that was almost like 2 or 3 years before I had another one. And I fucking love Whataburger. And it was one of those late nights coming home. I don't know if it was from like Baby Dolls or if it was like from Windstar. I don't remember. But yeah, dude. Oh my God. Yeah, it's one of the things. But yeah, she's a like top notch, top flight. Anywhere we go to have dinner, we're just there because we want to go have dinner. She can make anything better.
Nice.
And like. She goes, oh yeah, that's right. I didn't get. She even said this shit. Like she goes, oh yeah, I didn't get to cook y'all steaks this time. So she gets these fillets. They're about like that big around. Not very big, like that, but they're like this. Oh. And she puts them on the grill. She goes, yeah, you put them at like 250, maybe 280 for like 12 hours. And when you cut it, it just falls apart. It's medium medium. She goes, well, how do you like yours? Medium, whatever. It's like, how the hell you want to give it to me?
Right.
Some bitch cuts like butter, and it's freaking amazing. So, but yeah, we had a blast. Hate the circumstances, loved the outcome, had fun. Got to see, like I said, I got to see my cousin, got to see my aunts. Gotta say goodbye and whatnot. So it was a tough one. It's a tough one, pal. They wore me out.
So you had a couple more things you wanted to bitch about today?
We don't have to. It's getting late. You got anything over there for you? Go ahead. I've been talking too much.
We got things here.
Go ahead. Do your NFL news.
We already talked about it. It was the Hard Knocks and the receivers show.
Yeah.
We already did that.
Yeah, I got you.
Did you see the numbers in the WNBA All-Star voting?
No. The All-Star game already?
Yeah, they've already voted and all that. And these numbers came out, I think, like last week or something like that.
No shit.
So last year,
all I see is that chick that's got the eyes that are like this far apart, like double doubles. That's all. The only news I get is about double doubles, and it's like 11 points.
Caitlin had
like
a triple double.
Oh, there you go.
The other day,
nice.
But so last year, Asia Wilson was the number one vote getter.
Okay. Yes, I know who that is.
95,800 votes.
Okay.
This year, the number one vote getter was.
It's Angel Reese or Caitlin Clark. It's got to be Caitlin Clark, right?
Caitlin Clark.
That'd be Caitlin Clark.
How many votes do you think she had?
276,000.
700,000. 735.
I damn near tripled the number, and you times 10. Oh my God.
That's for the fans to decide.
This is for the fans to
fan.
Come on. Oh, the fan.
But yeah, and voted. It was up for everyone across the board. Like I think second place was like 600,000.
She brings those look
like
balls.
But it's the tickets for her game versus the Aces coming up. I think the cheapest ticket's like a couple grand or something like that.
And it's in a bigger arena.
And then for game one of the finals last year, like the highest ticket was like $48.
I wish I could pull it up and play the clip, but I'm going to get the echo, and I don't want to do it.
Boy, these girls really make this look difficult.
But you have to ask yourself, is this being mediocre at a game? He says something about the looks, too. It gets real offensive. I thought it's too many shots. You know, they're trying hard. They're playing basketball. They're playing a game they love.
Yeah.
Playing a game they love. You know, and then like you said, you got an alert saying the NBA made a shit ton of money.
$76 billion, 11 years, $76 billion deal.
So the WNBA is here to stay, man.
Like
good for them. I did see my girl talking shit a little bit about revenue sharing. I just don't. Kelsey Plum, love her, big fan. Big fan.
Well,
huge fan.
She's like, we're not asking for the same cut the NBA players are getting. We're just looking for a same percentage of the revenue.
Yeah, that's where she messed up.
Well, your revenue is negative.
It's zero. So you should pay them, I think, $8 million.
But then she also made like a comment, like, hey, we should get a certain percentage of jersey sales.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm in on that.
Sure.
If you don't care about revenue in your business, but you care more about your individual jersey sales, that's fine. There's people like that everywhere. Yeah.
There's literally nothing that would get me to watch that garbage.
It's tough to watch. I don't mean to take over this segment either. So I thought I was going to be slick, and I upgraded my DirecTV stream package. I wanted the sports one.
Okay.
And so I got all these extra sports channels. And I was like, ooh, I think I'm going to get balanced. I think it's included.
It's not.
It's not. I don't have the high enough up the high enough up thing. But I did get women's cricket. I got women's hockey.
Okay.
I got women's something. I got 45 women's channels. And I got 2 other channels from. I got the NHL channel. Cool. I'm in. The MLB channel, which I already own. I already have MLB TV. And of course it still blacks out all the Ranger games.
Yeah.
What's the other one? Oh, the Red Zone's included.
Okay.
So I don't know if you saw that come across our email that we're no longer what's it called? Not Red Zone. It's the Sunday Ticket one. Now I have Red Zone. I don't have the Sunday Ticket because one costs $12 a month. The other one costs $800 a year. Yeah. So I was like, why do I have all these other effing channels that nobody fucking cares about? Like you stuffed all this other shit in. All I wanted to watch the goddamn Rangers play.
You got to buy just the Bally's package.
No. There's not a Bally's package.
Oh.
For us. You got to get the choice, whatever. It's not even listed on the goddamn options. So I don't know how much higher I got to go.
They're losing 4-0 right now against the Angels.
Damn it. Well, you can't sweep
I'm bringing on down now.
You can't sweep everybody.
Cletus said those channels are free, bro. They're not. You just paid more for them.
I appreciate that, Lurk Minix. I appreciate it. Minix. Yeah,
that's what I said.
Did I say Hinix? I thought I said. I thought I messed up.
Oh, I don't think so.
I've had a couple.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying this. I like this low carb lifestyle. I sweat my balls off. I swear to God. Like just dealing with anything outside right now, it's killing me. All right. So go ahead and tell me more about the WNBA.
Oh, that was all I had.
Oh, okay.
Just,
I might have to go get the Woodford if we're going to step in later. How long are you hanging out tonight?
I don't know, man. We'll see.
The backyard's under construction.
Okay.
So we have to, we have other seating. It's just further away from the TV.
Yeah, figure it out.
Pool might be kind of warm. I don't know.
I always have my trunks in my bag.
I'll tell you to jump in every week.
Okay, let's go. So I was asking you about the Dallas Card Show this last Sunday.
Yeah.
And so this
Collecticon, right? Is that
the name of Dallas Card Show?
That's the name of it?
Yeah, the Dallas Card Show.
Because usually I went with Rumley one year and it was called a Collecticon or something like that. That's why, and it was a ton of cards. It was just all cards.
Yeah, there's several different ones.
Until dawn. God, not anymore, dude. I'm too old for that shit. And plus, I got wore out this weekend. I'm like, dude, I'm running on like nothing.
It's been rough for me here lately.
Woo! All right.
With the absence of since the AC's broken down in the car.
Yeah.
Whew, I'm out there driving at night. Working.
You know what you need? You need a bunch of Ryobi fans.
You know what I saw yesterday?
AC unit for a car.
Someone put a window unit in their car. Had the tube coming out the window.
Yeah.
Had the cord running to the back of their car where they had like a little like pallet thing back there, and they had a generator on the back of the car.
You don't even need that anymore because a lot of cars have the AC plug, and that's what it runs off of. Lizzie was telling me back when Lizzie would go camping, like with like her or her brother, because she's younger, right? She's the youngest out of all of her siblings. He had one hooked up in a van. And so he'd take his kid, his wife, his kids, and take Lizzie and all that kind of shit. Got a van, busted out the back window with an AC unit. Fucking, it was 65 degrees in that bitch at all times.
Also, the beards look great, gentlemen. I definitely loan you both a ratchet set. Thank you.
I'm trimming mine keeps getting shorter every week. Eventually, I think I'm gonna go. We had beard talk out in Kentucky. We had a little mustache talk to my dad. He used to rock the mustache.
Okay.
So I was explaining to my 7-year-old nephew how I was going to shave it, trim it all the way down, whatever.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you were explaining to him what the mustache ride is.
No. And so I go, maybe I'm going to get rid of this first, and then I go, or maybe I'm going to go chops, and then just goatee, full on, Fu Manchu. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I got enough time, whatever. And I was like, because my brother, he had that he's boss guy, like Mark, like Jewel. Nice little beard, perfect beard, all that kind of shit. He can grow hair just like that. My grandfather had that kind of shit too. Dad was saying he had shaved twice a day. I'm like, why the fuck? I can't grow nothing on this shit.
All right, what we got here? You cut it off more and you'll lose 20 years and get carded at 7-Eleven.
That's Alan. I don't do that.
Dude, I used to, so I worked at Dollar General for a while. And every night when I'd get off, I'd go across the parking lot to not 7-Eleven, to Kroger, pick up a 6-pack, go home, drink a 6-pack, and so I did. And I would do it every day. And every day the same guy was there checking me out. Every day, have conversations with the guy, all this. One day I shaved the beard and I go in, he's like, yeah, I only see your ID. I was like,
I'm here every night, man.
What are you talking about, Steve? He's
Same
like,
guy.
what? I'm saying, dude, I'm across the street, Tony, blah, blah. Oh, shit, man, I didn't recognize you. I was
God.
like, oh, jeez.
That guy brought up too. I was like, I've only shaved, I think, twice fully, since I've been an adult. I was like, I've always kind of had this. And I was like, that was the whole thing. It was like, it's just so uncomfortable to shave. Like, I had sensitive skin and all that kind of shit. But yeah, I can't get the big old bushy beard like that.
Go full Wolverine chops if you're going to cut it at all anymore.
It's going to go in pieces. I think I'm going to have fun with it. If
I ever do shave, I will eventually shave it, right?
Gotta have fun with it. Why not?
But it's definitely going to be.
You wear it for a week,
bits,
and then you're like, okay,
right.
So then we got the next week. So it's like either you go chop. There's different ways you can do it. But yeah, chops maybe first. I got to figure out what
I'm definitely going to rock the handlebar mustache at one point in time, right? Yeah. It's just going to happen.
Dude, if you connect that shit all the way through your beard, it'll be all the way down there.
Oh,
so you just
buddy.
start zipping all. Oh, buddy.
Like the old Kung Fu masters.
Yeah.
The old Asian Kung Fu masters. Oh.
I'm only shaving if it's a court order. Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. But I've been ready to let it go. I think I've been there. You know, grandkids hadn't seen me without it, so I think they're gonna freak just a hair because I showed Bella. I go, "This is what I looked like right before you were born," and she goes, "What the hell?" And she was like, couldn't believe it. I was like, "Yeah," and even Liz's like, "Yeah, don't do that." I'm like, but yeah, no. Every week, I feel like I'm shaving it. I'm trimming it shorter. It's going shorter.
Yeah, like I guarantee Kinsey doesn't remember me not having it because I haven't shaved in like 6 years.
Yeah, you've had it for a while, right?
Yeah. It's 6, 7 years, something like that since the last time I shaved.
Yeah.
So yeah, she doesn't remember. Like there's a picture on our wall, like from, I think it's like me and Liz's like first anniversary and we were out and I didn't have a beard. And like Kinsey noticed it the other, she's like, what? I asked me without a beard. She's like,
Yeah.
weird.
Even back to our, like you go to a company, Christmas party, something like that. There was one year you shaved it all off.
Yeah.
Whatever. Slap's in the house.
Slap. Mrs. Slap said it was time to cut back on streaming services. To be or not to be? That is the question.
Oh, Billy Joe's still in there.
Because Tubi is
Check
a
them out on
streaming
Facebook
service.
and Instagram
Just
and
in
at
case we have to explain
jbcarts.com.
it.
So I got to go to like Fubu, I think, or Fabu, whatever that. What's that streaming service? Fubu TV.
Lee just said just pirate it all.
I know. I should. And like even my kid was over here. He was like, yeah, just go to this website or whatever. And it just shows. I'm like, yeah. And I did it for like preseason football. Well, now I don't have to worry about it. Now I got the damn login and it's working. Like sometimes I'd have a fight with yours. Like, but I can't tell if you canceled the damn thing or not canceled it. But I was like, fuck it. I got it. So at least get to watch preseason football this year.
There we go.
Jesus. It's always a struggle.
So we got that going for us, which is nice.
I mean, it's okay. But yeah, so I didn't see how much they didn't put speaking of that, they wouldn't come out and say how much it was going to be for the Sunday ticket and Red Zone yet. And so I'm like, they're going to dick us around or something. Something's going to get crazy. Because usually by now they're already pumping it up. Like, oh, you can get this for like $300, $350 or whatever. And of course I saw it was part of it. I go, I already got it now. I already got Red Zone.
Right.
And that's my main
And
thing.
then I think something's going to happen because of the whole, the judgment and all that. So we'll see.
We'll see how it goes.
Mark said, okay, guys, it's getting late here in Georgia for an old guy. Got to get some rest for Vegas next month.
Jesus, I can't believe he's going. It's going to be crazy. Like, it's going to be nuts. It's like when you walk in the room, you're like the brokest dude on the floor. Yeah, that's like just hanging out with these guys.
Late in Georgia, I'm in North Carolina and going to be watching the Rangers game until like 12:15 a.m.
Yeah. I can't believe it. Hey, good to see you, Mark. Good night to you. We'll see you next time. I can't wait to see you next month. Can't wait. But yeah, when Joel mentioned something about it, I was like, she goes, yeah, she's still, yeah, he loves it. I go, I don't see him much, I was like, maybe it's kind of late, because we've moved everything back an hour, But I was like, and of course I say something, and there he is. I'm like, everybody lurks. People lurk. They listen and whatnot. So we appreciate it. If you're listening to this on iHeartRadio, Spotify, Amazon, wherever you listen to this podcast,
Bullhorn, Deezer,
you can always interact live with us on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, X, and Instagram every week, Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Central Time. You can see our not for TV faces. Have a little fun. Tell us what you're drinking. Have a little this, a little bit of that. A little
tell
cheers.
us how much we suck.
Yeah.
We appreciate it.
Oh, buddy, that's my favorite. But yeah, if you're on those, throw a rating down.
I think my favorite was when the guy came in.
It's good seeing you, buddy.
And he was trying to bash us. He was like, oh, what is this, Joe Rogan 2.0? And we're like, well, 2.0 would be an improvement over 1.0. So I don't.
Maybe you don't understand how this works.
I don't. Do you understand how numbers work and things? But yeah.
We had an idiot. Yeah, when the idiots come in, they're actually kind of fun to play with a little bit. You just tap on the head and you're like, all right, go to bed, little fella.
That's cool, little guy.
Yeah. It's late night.
The one guy who came in,
everyone can't hit
telling
homers.
us how we were going to go to hell because we were gay.
Oh yeah, that night was fun.
The Bible night. That was great.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was always fun.
That was a fun night.
It was.
Yeah. Well, we're just rolling on through.
Yeah.
The hell's that?
But yeah, no, $2 million worth of cards stolen at that Dallas card show on Sunday.
Tell me the cards again.
A few of the cards were 6 1952 Mickey Mantle cards, a Nolan Ryan card, and 2 Leaf Jackie Robinson rookie cards.
Unbelievable.
I'm drinking Sycamore Juiciness Hazy Local IPA at like $18 for an 8-pack.
That's how much that stuff costs, man. When we first got into this shit, you know, and we were like we got our beers from Kroger, Market Street, you know, Total Wine, stuff like that. And then I'm like, we go to breweries, like it's $18. I go, $18 for 4 goddamn beers? Like, what the hell's going on? I'm sure the ABV is a little bit higher though. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I bet his ABVs are like into the 8s and maybe possibly 9s, maybe high 7s.
There was hold on, I gotta find the post.
2 million in effing cards. I jump off a goddamn bridge. I can't believe it either. I even asked Alan, I go, what do you do? Point behind him? I goes, oh, let me kind of take a look at that card back there and just grab all the fucking things and run off.
Lee, that's what I was looking for right now.
Unbelievable.
That I saw that post and just started laughing, and I knew it was
funny. That's not funny, Jim.
No. What? Not that. I'm talking about. So there was a guy in the other DFW Let's Talk Craft Beer group.
Dude, Sofia Vergara was so effing hot.
Oh yeah.
And
he
he
was
a plastic surgery.
Dallas guy was bitching about $20 for a 4-pack. Dude has been dunked on. Dude, he's been. The comment section has just been great. Like,
that's why I don't get in that. I don't want to be a part of that.
Just
group.
going. He's like, oh yeah. Well, this is the
Yeah.
public group, right? Yeah. He's like, oh, are they just price gouging us, or is it really worth it to spend $20 on a 4-pack?
It's $5.
Like
$5 a beer.
Yeah.
I mean, if the ABV's above 7 or 8, you're golden.
Go get a game go to the Cowboy Stadium and get a Miller Lite for $15.
Paid. You wouldn't believe how many fucking Miller Lights I've bought at a Cowboys game, and then times 2.
Right.
And I got a chick that drinks just as much as I do. Fucking quarter horse in there.
Well, and then when you guys decide like you're going there and one of you is going to have to drive home, it's a race to see who can get the drunkest.
Yeah, I win every fucking time. Every goddamn time. That last time I went to a Bengals game or whatever, it was a preseason. Yeah. And it started raining and shit. So I was sober by the time I got to the car. Had to walk a mile back to the car. I think we parked at like 6 Flags. I got free parking.
Yeah.
Shit.
But yeah, no, this dude was just complaining. He's like, oh, are they just price gouging us? No, you're drinking a better quality beer. I'm sorry it's not Bud Light or Miller Lite. Like,
yeah. And I went through the same thing. Like, there's always that shock, that sticker shock, if you want to call it that. And then when, we started going to
drinking
more.
4 years running it, Lee.
There you go.
There we go, buddy.
And it was just one of those things. And it is like, holy shit, I'm paying. At least, hopefully it's tall boys, right? Now you're paying for 16.
It's always the tall boys.
But you got some other ones that are kind of a higher alcohol content. But they're like
if you get like
shorties.
You'll get like a beer for like $40 at some places, right? Yeah. Some of those barrel aged ones, the ones where they're really, really proud of.
Why does everybody got to jump on everybody? Why can't everybody just have a beer and enjoy themselves?
Like, look, here's the thing: you get yourself a 4-pack for $20. If you don't want it, don't buy it.
Yeah.
But you go anywhere to go get a beer, you're gonna drop $5 on a beer.
Yeah, just not coming home, but it's. You go somewhere, but let me say this:
you can hit up Sparks, over by me, and you can get 250 PBRs.
I'll say that, and
I'll drink the shit out of those.
I was pissed on another thing about that damn casino. They shut down that little window they used to go to. There was like $1.50 PBRs. I got hammered, but it wasn't even there. It's a whole thing. It's under construction. But yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where it's like you go to a craft beer brewery, some local joint. Mm-hmm. And charging $20 for a 4-pack. You're getting tall boys, probably on the higher ABV side of things, how things work. That 4-pack will F you up harder than a 12-pack. But you're still you're shelling out the $20 for 4 beers. But if you think about it, $5 a beer, and you're supporting a local business.
If you go to any like nice nightclub or something like that, you're going to pay more than $5 a beer.
$12 beer night,
right?
Where I go.
So, What are you doing? Like,
I understand complaining because I'm all about it. I'm here for it.
That's all you do.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
You have completely lost the ability to find joy in life.
No, I'm dead inside.
And it's literally just about shitting on.
It's just zapping me. It's zapping me hard.
I'm fine paying $20 for a 4-pack for great beer so my friends can live a decent life for them and their family. Even JP.
As long as it's good beer.
Yeah.
But if it's shit beer, I don't want to pay it.
I mean, there's a couple local places that I've gone to, and sometimes you're looking at almost like $30 for a 4-pack, and I'm just like, you know what? Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, I can't do it.
I'll go somewhere else, right? But
it's themed, if it's a bottle, there's always something. But the people who are brewing brewing that kind of stuff, they find a way where it's like, hey, it's worth it, right? And you end up paying if you want it. If you don't want it, don't buy it.
Yeah. I mean, it's like,
but most of the beers I drink from those places they're going to be Czechs, Czech pills and stuff like that, or German pilsners, and whatnot. And it's like, yeah, no, I don't have to pay $20 for, I pay about
you can.
16. Or
some places will charge you $20 for a 4-pack of Pilsners.
They will, and they can. And they do.
And they can, exactly. And sometimes I'll pay it. Sometimes I won't. Right? It's just like if you go and get some whiskey. Mm-hmm. You can get a bottle of whiskey for $50, or you can get a bottle of whiskey for $10.
Oh yeah.
But there's a difference between that $10 bottle and that $50 bottle.
Can't taste the difference.
Okay.
Can't taste the difference. All tastes the same to me.
Okay. So why you keep saying it. That's why you said before the show, hey, I'm almost out of Buffalo Trace. I need you to find me another bottle.
I drink my local, I support my local back home, and that's what I do, man. I got some Woodford Reserve back over there, too. I got some other,
You got about 5-6 other bottles.
Lizzie was, talking to me. She goes, hey, she's pointing out all these distilleries on the way in. I go, yeah, that's where they all are. You want bourbon? That's where it is, Bourbon Trail.
Yeah.
And there was one time, Zach's already left, but, he was like, let's get an RV. We're going to drive up there. And we're going to hit the Bourbon Trail. I go, don't need an RV, man. We can fly into Louisville and just make our way to Lexington. It'd be easy. And go through Frankfurt. We were in a car. he goes, but it'd be so much to sleep in an RV or hang out in an RV. I go, it ain't that cool.
We could also hang out in like a house.
I go, I'm down. But I think I'm going to stay in my parents' house or my brother's house or, something like that.
Or you just get an Airbnb house.
Yeah. And there was one next door to my dad's, too, that was like, yeah, 2 beds, your own separate house. It ain't connected. They live over here. You're over here on the side or whatever. I'm like, that's what I need right there.
Yeah.
Shit, Lizzie damn near bought some land out that way. She's like, we're up here so much. Let's just get our own on the family land. Uh-huh. And then we'll put like a tiny home or something out there. I was like, you do whatever you want to do. You're an adult. Figure that shit out.
You're a grown-ass woman.
Yeah. I'm here for it.
Not going to stop you.
Yeah. I ain't going to tell you no.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. What you gonna do? Oh boy! All right, so we're about the 132 mark. You got anything else left on that sheet?
Let's see here.
Keep the night going.
We didn't talk about the home run derby at all.
Not at all.
Not a bit.
Adolis Garcia is going to be. I'm going to say headlining.
Did you see John Boy is going to be at Community?
Is he really?
Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, the whole crew's going to be out there at Community for the home run derby.
I gotta stop by that. I think because we're trying to go to the home run derby. It's on Sunday, right? Sunday at 7.
No, I thought it was Monday.
Oh yeah,
home run derby is always Monday.
Monday, and then All-Star game's on Tuesday. Yeah, it's a weird thing, but yeah. Damn it, I got to do something. I got to figure out. And it was like $125 to get in the door for the derby, but I think I'd like to go out there and to listen to the John Boy. Broadcast and whatnot.
Yeah.
That'd be fucking awesome.
Like I said, they're going to be out a local brewery out
it's
there.
It's a massive brewery too.
It's huge.
It's over in Dallas. If you're wondering,
it's going to be packed.
They got room for it though.
They do, but it's going to be.
If there's a brewery in the Metroplex that has room, it's them.
I'm curious to see where they're going to set up at because they've got that container, that shipping container building outside that's got like a patio up on top of it.
They're going main room. It's got to be main room.
It's
gonna be too hot.
Those boys can't handle that heat.
No. In Community, main
room?
No,
I'm talking about John Boy. Outside handle that.
That's
heat.
what I'm saying. No. They're going main room inside, right there where I'm sure right there they'll knock out all those tables or whatever, take over the tap room area, and everybody else just gonna have to suffer. We're all gonna take it in the shorts, but shit, if I can't go to that, man, I might go out there to that. That'd be fun.
Cracker Jack in the Wild. What's going on?
Outfit, how we doing? Overflow can come to Outfit Brewing. If you're going to be, listen, if you're going to be doing that, I'll go over there and say what's up, high five, low five, and then, if you're going to be open that late, it's a late night. You guys don't stay open that late.
It is the home run derby is always late.
Yeah.
Now they have made some changes to it this year.
Outfit, make some public notifications there, bud, because I'll roll over there. I'd rather come hang out over there anyway.
So you got 8 contestants.
Uh-huh.
The first round, it's not going to be verses in the first round.
I like that.
It's going to be the 8, and then the top 4
I like that.
go in.
Yeah. I like that a lot.
If there's any ties in the top 4,
Mm-hmm.
the tiebreaker in the first round will be furthest home run hit.
Her name's Heather? Oh, man. Love that name. Heather's a name. Oh, yeah.
Every Heather I know has been badass crazy.
No.
Yeah.
Like 10 times hot. Like just on the hot spectrum, like crazy.
I got a buddy, Ian, that was dating a Heather, and he broke up with her. And as he was walking away, she comes running up behind him, jumps on his back, and bites a chunk out of his neck. Out of the back. He's got a scar
I was always
on the back of his neck.
I was always friends with him, so I never dated any of them. I never dated a Heather. But yeah,
And
no,
so
I was
he
just
got her off, and he turned and looked at her and saw like some blood. and he reached his back and saw some blood and goes, "What the?" and started running.
No, I've just been friends with them. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I slapped their ass in the friend zone and was like, all right, cool. We're just cool, right? And then so yeah, they were like, no,
Yeah,
hey,
that's one of the crazy Heathers that I know. I've known several crazy
Jeez,
Heathers.
open till 10? Woo!
Unknown caller.
You think they can hit some balls for most of the time? Oh boy. I'm telling you, it'll be on later than 10 though. So as long as I can sit there and watch the game. Oh, yeah. That was it. Oh shit, we're getting a call.
Is it
That's right. All right, hold on, everybody. Hold on to your shit.
Oh, let's see.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Oh no, he hung up.
Oh, call back.
No, I'm gonna call him back.
Okay.
It's already there.
We're calling back. Whoever it is.
Wait,
I'm assuming it's Ray.
It's Ray. It's Ray.
It's got to be Ray.
I heard the noise and I'm like, what the fuck is that?
I was like, what do you don't have turned down over there?
I know, right? I was sitting there thinking the same thing to myself.
Hello.
Turn it off.
I never hung up. You guys didn't answer.
We didn't answer. That's what I just said. We just, you know.
You said he hung up.
Oh, man, fuck him.
So-
He hung up. What's up, man?
What's
How
up,
are you?
boys?
How we doing, Ray?
I'm good. How are you guys?
You know what? Just living the dream, brother. That's it. That is
Awesome.
it. So how bad are the Bears going to suck this year, man?
Well, it's a 50-50. Like, it's literally like, are the Bears going to be great? Like, above expectations? Or are they going to be trash? There's only two options. There's no in between. That's the problem.
You're right about that. You're right about that.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to be amazing last year. I got sucked in. I go, here we go. And we talked about that. I had DJ Moore really high. I had Justin Fields really high. I go, here we go, man. It's this year. Here we go. But
It wasn't.
I mean, really, can you take any quarterback, I don't care who they are, a high school quarterback, whatever, and put them with the weapons the Bears have this year? Like, if Caleb Williams fails, this is the worst thing that's ever happened to the Bears.
Well, yeah, okay, so
I don't know about the worst thing.
your running back situation isn't that great.
What?
What? You got DeAndre Swift, right? He's not that great.
I like Khalil Herbert.
Yeah, that's a great pickup.
Is it?
Like, DeAndre is going to be great. Like, I mean, nobody's going to be Barry Sanders. I mean, even Barry Sanders couldn't be Barry Sanders for too long because he had to retire early. You know what I'm saying?
That he retired healthy, too. Healthy as a horse. He's like, you know what?
Very
Done
healthy.
with this
Oh, my
shit.
God. He could have played for another 20 years, in my opinion.
I'm telling you.
I don't know if he would have made it 20 more years, but
Shit.
and it's not like your offensive line's any good.
He just wanted to be out of Detroit.
I mean, we worked on it. I don't know what that, but we did.
That's
did
not a
something.
ringing endorsement. We did something about
No.
it. We did something.
Of course, it's not.
Yeah.
But we did take 1-of-1 versus you last season, and we should have taken 2 of but whatever.
Yeah.
I'm looking it up now. Right now, Detroit has the #1 offensive line.
Yeah.
But they said they better keep them together because Goff does not do well against the rush. Bears, 11.
Okay.
Not bad.
Not good.
What do you mean not good? Good would be in the top third of the league, right? Okay. All right.
That's a huge step up for the Bears. Come on.
I would say so. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, no, you just have to, like, between, if we're talking Bears and Lions, you know, you got a rookie out there that could probably get around pretty well. But yeah, no, Goff sucks against her. Like if he gets rushed or, you know, whatever, it's over. Like if one of those dudes go down, it's like Cowboys, right? Like a handful of years ago when like they lost one
good
dude.
on depth. I mean, we lost.
No.
We had guys we lost last year, and we filled in with other guys just fine.
No, I don't know, man.
Yeah, you don't know because you didn't watch.
No, I know about because I'm looking at the names.
I mean, on paper, obviously the Detroit Lions are like they're great and they should continue to exceed. And you know, Allen, obviously, you know, we're rivals, but I respect the Lions and I think they're going to do really well next year. It'll just be interesting to see. You know, I mean, the NFC North is such a crapshoot. Regardless, there's nobody that's like absolutely terrible. Well, everyone's a question mark, I think.
I think the expectations for Green Bay are way too high for this year.
I like them. I think they're gonna have a fun little season.
We'll see.
Yeah,
we'll see. They've lost some key pieces to that offensive line, which isn't going to help you, right? We'll see if Jordan Love can repeat what he did 4 weeks of last year or 5 weeks.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah.
Compared to how awful he played all before that.
You know, the Bears. It all comes back down to Caleb. It all comes down to Caleb.
Oh yeah, it comes to your quarterback that could be. The problem with here's my issue with Caleb. I don't know how strong he is mentally.
Yeah. He comes out slinging it, and he starts dominating. Yeah, you guys, the whole NFC North is going to shit their pants because they're like, no, man. We just thought this guy was like painting fingernails and hanging out and all that kind of shit. And then all of a sudden, he's just down your throat. They're like, here, just take more. You know what I mean? Like, holy shit.
I absolutely love his confidence. I love his cockiness. I mean, the last time the Bears had a cocky, confident QB was Jim McMahon. And so just seeing it like, hey, the other thing too is like, oh, people are painting his fingernails. He has a weird lifestyle, whatever. But you know what? The last time Chicago had somebody like that was Dennis Rodman, and we embraced the hell out of him. So it doesn't matter. I mean, it really doesn't matter. Let's just see what Caleb said. Like Rapid Dade said, like Caleb's it. Like it's either Caleb works out or the Bears are terrible. Those are the other two options.
Yeah, pretty much. So, but yeah. I'm here for the chaos. I'd love to see him come out slinging it. You know what I mean? And just you have Keenan Allen there, you have DJ Moore, buddy. He's got targets. He's got talent around him, and with a top, we'll say 11th ranked offensive line to protect him. It could be a fun little season. And Allen's over here just he's like, he starts pouring this drink pretty aggressively over here. That those Lions fans, they're real mouthy, but boy, they fade fast.
I don't. I stand by my team every year, every year.
Let's just say this about Caleb Williams: he should be better than even he's projected, or it's a disappointment.
It's a kid. Let him grow up a little bit. See what happens. I like Justin Fields.
Based on the weapons you talked about, though, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Oh, they brought him in for him. There's some comfort blankets there, steady hands, elder gentlemen as well. Like Keenan Allen. We're big fans of Keenan Allen. Huge fans. And then now he's over there. It's like shit. I'm want to see what happens. He's going to get peppered with targets. Is Cole Kmet still the tight end out that way?
Still got Cole Kmet out there.
He's got plenty of weapons.
Yeah, Cole Kmet's okay.
He's all right. He's no TE1,
No.
Yeah.
He's no Sam
There's only
Laporta.
one though. There's only one though.
He's no Sam Laporta.
So we'll see how it goes this year. I'm pulling for the Bears. I like to see him play. I like to see him. Every time they win a game, I just get all a little antsy in my pantsy. You know what I mean?
Ray, are you anywhere right now, or are you here in town?
No, I'm downtown Dallas right now.
Okay,
so
every time I pull up your Facebook page, you're never at home. You're always somewhere.
Yeah,
spend a lot of time in Chicago.
I actually have to go to Rhode Island next weekend. But hey, but you guys, are you guys doing the after hours show next?
This is it. This is it for tonight.
We've bumped everything back. Like we start the show an hour later now.
Yeah, we do the fantasy football at 7, and then This is the late night technically now. I could have swore I saw him walking across the street in real short shorts. Like the nuts were like falling out of one side or whatever. He must be in town for the Kamala Harris speech or whatever.
Well, I mean, I have no problem with Kamala except for her security detail because I had to drive to Frisco from downtown tonight, and she was staying at the Fairmont Hotel, and I had to drive past there, and it took me 20 minutes to get out of downtown Dallas today. It was not fun. Like, security detail, streets locked off. I mean, that you expect that from any politician, but whatever. But hey, question for you guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Your relationship with the folks at Pegasus now.
What was the question?
I didn't understand what you asked.
Pegasus, the thing on top of the building?
No, with the brewery, guys. Come on.
Okay. What about with the brewery? Repeat the question.
What is your relationship with them?
We don't really have one with
Yeah,
them.
I don't have a relationship with a lot of breweries.
Yeah.
I haven't been to Pegasus forever.
It's been a minute.
Okay. Can I need to work with you guys on that because I don't have a relationship with them, but I also live a block away from them. So for you guys to come down and do a downtown thing for them, because they're like they're the type of brewery that would really benefit from your help. Let me just say that.
Well, we can't help a lot of people these days. You know us. No one ever watches, but we're down to
Bullshit.
down to come out, and hang out, and see what's up. We got a big presence on X, but yeah, no, I haven't been out there in forever. To be honest with you, I actually work 2 blocks away. I think from that other brewery that's in the downtown. They have one downtown, right?
Which one?
Hold on, God damn it! Hold on.
There's Pegasus downtown. That's all I know.
Is that the one you're talking about?
Maybe.
Where's your office? I want to know because we better hang out, buddy.
Commerce. Yeah. So it's like.
Wait, when do you ever go to City Tavern? Because I'm there like 4 or 5 nights a week.
I was there like I don't know, last week. Before last.
Sure.
I don't go at night though. I go for like quick happy. I get everybody. I'm the guy that's like, hey, I'll go to happy hour with you, but we're going to like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon because I gotta get home. My lovely wife is always wondering like, hey, babe, when you coming home? I go, whenever you want me to, honey. I'll come home immediately.
Well, I don't last past 5 o'clock, so we're good.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I actually work 1 block up on the left. The building that's got ridges around it. That's where I work.
Well, I live in the LTV across from the eyeball.
Oh shit. Okay. All right. Yeah.
You can see the eyeball from the
Yeah.
building.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like LTV is like right there, and our building's like across the little.
Yeah.
Whatever. Yeah. I know where you are.
Yeah. I love the $4 wells at City Tavern.
I'm telling you, I went there the other day, and it was happy hour. They had some soccer on. It was the Euros were on or whatever. So I'm watching that, and I let everybody know my secret about happy hour. They brought the checker. Is it 1 checker? It's like 4 or 5 of us there. I go, hey, just one check tonight. Whatever. I go, oh damn, bro. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much. They bring it over. It's like $20. I was like, yeah. When you order for happy hour and it's like 1 or 2 rounds, you're like out $18.
Right.
It's like, yeah, no, I got you.
As a matter of fact, I'm going to pay this. And let's start another one. Let's get another one.
Text Alan your number, or you can have Alan text my number to you. And yeah, dude, I'm down there Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. So if you want to catch one, if I'm around, I might come have a beer.
I will have multiple beers with you.
Yeah, I don't want stouts though, goddammit. I'm just sitting there trying to enjoy my life. I don't want to.
Dude, I'm going through divorce, so I'm just going light as can be.
I got
By the way, both of you guys look like you lost weight. Both of you guys.
Alan, you down any?
I don't know.
No.
I hadn't stepped on a scale in a long time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I've been trying to do better.
I'm laying off some
Trying
shit.
to.
But yeah, I hope to lose about 45 pounds in the next 2 months, 3 months, like I did a couple of years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
Those hazy IPAs are terrible, so I'm glad both of you don't really care about them, but whatever.
That's why I stopped, man. I couldn't do it. Remember we used to sit at what was that place in North Keller? Just hammer them after a 5K.
Shannon.
Yeah. I mean, just we had 45 of them that night. But yeah, no, I'm done with them. Hit up Alan. Alan will give you my number. like I said, I'm in downtown Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. You want to have a beer? I'll come have a beer with you or something like that, and we'll sit back and chill.
Yeah, you're so close. Like I'm just across the street from City Tavern.
I'm telling you, I saw you walk across the street one day. I go, I think Ray's down here. I go, he's got really short shorts on though.
You sent me a message. I was like, yeah, that's probably Ray. He lives there.
Yeah, and it was you walking across the street. It's just
But
like,
the cab was looking good, right? The cab.
legs look good. Legs look good. All right, Ray.
All right, Ray. We're gonna let you go, brother. We're getting out of here.
Love you guys. You guys take care and have a great night, man.
Hey,
love you guys.
You too, brother. Cheers.
Cheers to you, buddy. Bye. There's Ray.
Yeah, hit the applause there.
The guy that we had the Malort
Yes.
that night out there in Outfit Brewing. And we were sitting there talking. As we were talking, Outfit Brewing jumped in over on Instagram. They said if community overflows, come on over. It's right down the street.
Yeah.
They're going to be open until 10. Let me tell you this. It's not a hard close. Like, hey, we're out of here. The home run derby's still going on, and beers are still being drank. It is what it is. Old School Wizard jumped in the house. Old School 2.0 from YouTube popped in. Man, it's old times here. I'll tell you this right now. It's like I'm like, Alan, we're done. It's an hour and a half. We're out of here.
Well, we were working on wrapping up, then Ray called and was like, all right, what's up, buddy?
You know,
What's up?
It's a goddamn whiskey to it.
Yeah. You do what you gotta do, right?
You know, after this weekend, I was like, man, I need something that's just gonna, let me off. I had too much beer. I need some my homeland, drink.
Oh, the drink of my people.
Yeah, that's what I fucking told somebody. I was like, oh, Jesus Christ, but yeah, always a blast, always a pleasure to talk to him. I hope, like I said, hopefully it hits up Alan or Alan gives him my number.
Yeah, I'll shoot him your number.
He should already have it, but I think I was like kind of a prick the last couple times.
I think I have his number, but I don't think I saved it because it was that night that we were out there at Outfit.
Oh,
so I've got a text message somewhere that
I've seen, like I said, I've seen him in the wild. I'm like, God damn, I'm not honking. I'm not looking up. I'm just sitting there, I'm like, but that's just me. Yeah. I think that's always been like most people that don't know me, like especially like say streaming wise, they think I'm like a nice
you'll come
little,
to my side of town and not even tell me.
Yeah, but that's just me.
Yeah.
Like I'm sitting there, I'm smiling, I'm having fun, everything like this. But if I want to go have a drink or I want to go do something, or if I go to Electric Starship, right?
Yeah.
I go over there a handful of times a year, and I'm like, I'm not bothering anybody. I don't want anybody that's like, no, I'm busy or this and that. I'm like, I don't want to hear fucking no anyways. But I'm like,
it's that fear of rejection.
I think so. And so I tell Lizzie, I'm like, hey, you want to go out there? She goes, yeah, let's go. And so we'll sit out there and have fun. We had him on the show years ago. Even during like COVID, they was like talking of ways of getting around COVID bullshit. Yeah. They had craft beers, they had food, cool ass games. You're sitting there it's like I wait till they cut everybody off, kick everybody out, and I roll in. I'm like get those goddamn kids out of here. But we'll sit there and play Guitar Hero, NBA Jam, Pac-Man, Mrs. Pac-Man. Was that Road Warrior? Whatever you have the. You get the car that goes down the road or whatever.
I played a ton of Narc the last time I went there.
Yeah. There's always a game you like latch onto. You're like, I'm back. Or
I'll jump over on the Ninja Turtles game and play that till I beat it.
Yeah.
I ain't going anywhere.
They had the Simpsons over there as well.
Yep. I've done that. Beat that. X-Men.
Yeah.
I've done that one. Played that one till I beat it. It's just a good time.
Yeah. It really is. And so like the people you meet throughout all these adventures in your life.
I think they've done some remodeling there. I need to go. I haven't been in a while.
Bro,
they went live because they have bands out there all the time.
Like
they went
Friday
live when
night?
they had a band, and it looked like they almost like have like a separate room now.
It is.
Where, and that was just all open.
So you walk to the left when you get in there. So you go to the right to get your band and you pay, get you a beer, get you a dog maybe.
Still $10.
Then you take a left. There's some pricing differences now. You can do like monthly or you can do whatever.
Yeah. They've always had the.
Take a left though. That's where the big stage is. You'll see it. There's a cool little drift game there. There's a Star Wars. I think it might be like Return of the Empire type thing or whatever. What's that one? Time Trial or something like that.
Yeah.
You get
Time Crisis.
Man,
the gun one.
No, there's another one. It's like you have the low and the high.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yep.
So I sent my dad a picture of one of them. It's I think it's called Nitro, where there's 4 colors, yellow, red, blue, and green, or something like that.
Is that the monster truck one?
Yeah, well, they're Baja trucks or
Yeah,
whatever.
okay, yeah.
And so you can pump the nitro. Dude, I'm like,
Yep.
I remember being a kid playing that against my dad, and just trying to like,
Thanks, Ray.
I'm gonna whip your ass in this game. Oh man, just buckle up, about to beat that ass.
Man. But good stuff. I need to make another trip out there. We need to head out there sometime for sure.
Yeah.
But
I'm being cut off, everybody. We gotta go.
you know what, guys? It's been a blast today. We've had a lot of fun. Shared some stories.
Oh shit, I got more too.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
I don't know if I don't know if I'll do it on here, but I'll do. Maybe I'll do it. I don't know. Maybe
I'm going to hear them here in about 5 minutes. Is what's going to happen.
I kept the other ones away from me. I was like, no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
No, it's happening. It's happening. But you know what, guys? Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you, Ray. Thanks for joining us, brother. It's been a long time coming. We've been trying to get you back on for a while. You've been trying to get back on for a while. We appreciate it.
I mean, I'm gonna stop the music right now. If he wants to come over, are you against it or what? Are we got? You want to wait a little bit longer in the year? A little bit longer? Yeah.
But we'll see.
We'll push him.
He's
a holiday season kind of guy.
We'll
Have him come over
figure
dressed as
something
Santa
out.
Claus. Shit.
Jepson Marlott forever.
Oh boy.
But thank you guys so much for watching. We appreciate you. Do us a favor. Go tell a friend about the show. Be like, hey, these guys are mediocre at best. Check them out.
At best.
And we'd appreciate it. But as always, I'm Alan.
I'm RD.
Talk to you guys later. Deuces. Thank you for listening to the Strikeout Beer podcast.